Here comes the duo. Catch us in the next Olympics. I'm sorry, Momo, but you're just weird, bro. How the hell can you do that?
The computer technology.
Our guest coming in for community night tonight. A friend of mine who's been a friend of mine for a long time. A great streaming friend. Oh, friend! What a perfect time for that to come through. Right, ladies and gentlemen. He's just typing back. Bear with me. Let's see if he's ready. Let's see if he's ready. He said he's ready. Cool. Let's get things moved over. Let's get things moved over. Right, let me stop the music. Let me turn off Merbles. We have Momoswift live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be putting on... here he is. 2 seconds. Let me give him a ring. Move it into here. Ring Mama. And then move this into a just chatting category.
Hey, Stallion.
Here he is. Hello, beautiful. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Let me turn it up. Chat, can I confirm that you guys can hear Momo, please? Can I confirm that we can hear him?
You can hear me, right? You can hear my loud ass voice. It's me.
Mammy, we want to see you on camera, baby.
Oh gosh.
Get your ass on camera. I'm just tweeting out right now.
I'm naked.
Can we get some fucking love in this chat for this beautiful son of a gun right here? This is Momo fucking Swift in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get some hypes in this chat? So please drop a retweet on this status. Let everybody know that Momo is in here. Let's get the party going. The way that this is going to work is I'm going to ask Momo a couple of questions. What we'll do, Momo, if you're reading the chat at the same time, I'll let you just, if you see any questions that you'd like to say, look, Stally, I just want to stop and answer a question, you give me a shout.
Absolutely. I just want to say hello to everybody I love here. Hi, everybody. I love you. Deadly, Nisha, Gorilla Pound Cake, hello. Hi. Ali, hi. You're amazing. Mouthy Wench, you're the best. Snowy, you're hi. Trash Panda, anybody I missed, I'm sorry. I love you a lot. Zazzle, oh my gosh. Smashy, hi. Okay.
Wait, Zazzle's here as well? Yes, Zazzle, welcome to the stream, bro. Let's see.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys, so the tweet is out. That's done. Everything seems to be, I think everything's changed. Let me just make sure I'm on a just chatting category. Okay, yeah, we good. So, Mama, how's your day been? What's been on the plan of actions for today? What have you been up to? Oh, God. Momo, you've gone Mr. Roboto on us, bro.
Oh, no.
I think we're losing him, guys. I think we've lost Momo. Momo's turned into Mr. Roboto. Hold on. I'll ring you back. What happened there? It's alright, we'll get him back. Don't you worry, chat. He's not going anywhere. Momo, hello? He's trolling us, chat. He doesn't want to speak to us. Momo, hello? Hello? Oh. Bro, what is going on? Come back. CJ, welcome to the stream, man. Guys, in the meantime, let me get some music on in the background till we get Momo's connection sorted out. I don't know what is happening. Momo, Momo's gone full crazy on us. Bro, I've been with cookies. I'm trying that Momo potato connection. Hey, listen, my stream cut out earlier. It happens to all of us, trust me. We'll get him back, chat. We'll get him back, don't you worry. In the meantime, can we get some fucking hype in here? Extra Hammy in the chat. What is going on, bro? Good to see you. Please, if you haven't already, drop some love on this tweet. Do it now. Get some goddamn love on that tweet right now. Get it retweeted. Let everybody know that fucking Momo Swift is going to be in here. Let me give him another ring. We will get this done. Thank you so much for the retweets. Thanks for all the love. Right, Zazel, I'm on the same one. Mate, Momo, what happened, bro?
I don't know. My internet speeds are fine right now. It's very odd that happened.
I don't know. We're back.
Hi,
Hello.
everybody. We're
Hello.
back. Sorry for that.
This beautiful boy is back, man. I was just saying, how was your day, been, bro? What have you been up to today?
My day. Honestly, a lot of sleeping because last night we did a
Cool.
charity stream for Extra Life, and
Mhm.
we raised in 24 hours. Our community got together and we raised $2,480.
Wow, guys, can we get some fucking hype in the
Extra
chat?
Life for kids, which is just insanely amazing charity. It works with Twitch and they work with children's hospitals.
Yeah.
We got $2,480 in 24 hours. So I was
Wow.
up. My shift was 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. So I'm beat. I'm exhausted right now, to be honest. But I'm so excited to be here, talking to you all. Today basically was just sleeping, shower here. That's it.
Momo, can you talk to people about what the charity is that you raised money for and what it is that your money's going to help do?
Absolutely. Extra Life for Kids. Well, there's many things that I can go for. In this case, since it's Christmas time, a lot of the money that we provide goes for getting them gifts for the kids in the children's hospital. It also provides money for equipment and for other things like that. But it's all for children's hospital. And for me, we got $300 for my local hospital, children's hospital. It's literally around the corner from me. Cohen Children's Medical Center.
It's amazing.
And my niece has been there before when she was a kid. And I had a lot of people reaching out to me in the whispers saying that this affects them personally. One of my friends said he lost his brother to cancer at 4 years old. He was there saying that it cuts deep.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, for the children, it was insane. I can't believe the turnout that we had for it. It's amazing, the community we have here, honestly.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It really is, isn't it? Like how we can use our streams to make such more of a difference than what people think, right?
I never thought that because I mean, like I'm in a basement, man. Like I'm just sitting here from my basement, and we're able to pull everyone together, and just do what we have to do to make a difference in the community for on a larger scale.
Yeah.
And there's so many other things I want to touch on in the future, like depression, anxiety, mental health awareness in general is huge to me.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm pulling for in the future.
Awesome. Building up on what you just said there, actually, something I didn't know about you, Momo, is that you currently you had a pinned tweet around about that your dad supported you. Oh, and you stream in the basement of your house. Would you tell us a little bit more about your streaming setup and about yourself?
Oh, okay. Well, my streaming setup and myself. Okay, my parents got divorced when I was 4 or 5 years old. And me and my mom and dad used to live in this big house, and we had my sisters and their family. My sister's a lot older than me, so she has kids, and I have nieces, and I actually have a great niece too. So my nieces have babies. So this house is big, and when my parents split, my dad and I decided to move down to the basement. Unfortunately, our basement isn't that huge, and we never really moved out of here. So after 18 years or so, I'm still in this one little room with my dad. Me and my dad in one room. We have the two beds next to each other, and then right next to the beds is this studio where I am right now and always streaming from. And I'm loud as hell all the time. Like, I feel bad for him. He doesn't sleep. Like I never stop.
Yeah.
But but that's what it is. It's just one room. And this is where I'm streaming from, which is crazy to me because I never thought that I'd be able to do all this from here. We don't have much here, and you guys have given me like this whole new world with Twitch, which is it's insane.
And it really is, isn't it? Like it's that kind of story, isn't it, that you hear in the paper where a guy who streamed from his basement then becomes up to be one of the biggest streamers ever, ends up being a millionaire and stuff like that, bro. It's crazy.
I mean, that's not even. I'm not. I know you're right. You're right about that. But I'm not in for the millions or anything. I wanna make a difference.
Yeah. That's what's important.
I want to raise awareness for stuff. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. And this guy is fucking fantastic, honestly, guys. How long have we known each other now, Momo? How long has it been?
It's been at least 6.5 months since I've known Sally. Yeah. I began streaming 7 months ago. I've known you probably like my second week or so. I met Sally, and right away he said he believed in me, and I held on to that. I'm like, Sally, Sally, look at it, 6 months, 11. Look at that shit, 6.5 months.
I'll never forget it, mate. I remember you when you first came onto the scene. And I remember this guy called Momoswift coming into my chats, and he was like really upbeat and stuff. I was like, I love this guy, and I went and catch him live. And then I remember him telling me a couple of months later, he was like, Stally, guess what? I was like, what? He's like, I've gone full time. And I was
I'm
like,
full time.
I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm full-time streamer. And then I was watching him grow and stuff. And do you know what, guys? Something I don't think I've ever really told anyone is this guy was the person who gave me the motivation and the initial thought of, you know what? This guy is a fucking legend. He's given me the inspiration to go to full-time. And I honestly don't know how I would have done it without him. Even if I tell you or not, Momo, that you did that for me, bro. So thank you so much.
Stallion, you've done that
real.
for me too. You don't realize it. Like I know you weren't full time before me, but you the way you led your community made me realize that this is something that I could potentially do. Even though I don't want to be a leader at all. Trust me, guys. I don't. I like to help everybody. I don't want to lead.
And he does.
I don't want to lead at all. I don't want people like, but I'm inspired by Stallion, and that's what kept me going. And that's what I left my job in July, like out of nowhere. I was like, fuck it, we're just gonna go. We're gonna chase our dreams, and it's because I saw other people inspiring me, and I was like, maybe I could do that for other people as well. So yeah, man. I mean, stop, Snowy, you're amazing.
It's been one hell of a journey, right?
Dude, Deadly Forms. I don't know if you know Deadly Forms.
I don't know, not till tonight.
Deadly Forms actually just left his job.
Okay.
Do this full time.
Awesome.
So amazing. I'm very proud of him. He's doing this. He does marbles as well. I know I'm plugging other people, but guys, seriously, you're all incredible people in here, and I'm so happy to have you here. Can we get,
yeah, Deadly. I've just dropped you a follow as well, dude. Momo, for people that are in here that may, I don't know if you've been living under a rock, guys, but if you've never caught Momo stream before, Momo, give people a taste of what they can expect when they watch you live.
Okay, well, I'm one of the people that I don't really care what people think of me when they're watching me. I don't know. I'm very loud. No, stop. I'm very loud. I play variety games. I play community games like marbles. I play Jackbox games, which I love Jackbox games. We don't really have like not a lot of people stay for Jackbox games, but I don't care. I have fun playing it. We do any game when it releases, like Red Dead when it came out, Black Ops when it came out, Smash. Right now, I'm loving Smash, guys. Smash Ultimate is amazing. So right now, I'm playing that. Any game when it comes out, that's what I'm doing, and I'm loud as shit the whole time. Usually, I'm singing songs. That's another thing we gotta talk about. What about that? What about the copyright thing? What are we doing with that? Are we trying music, or are we gonna do it until we get suspended once and then stop? Or are we gonna just?
What's your take on it, Momo? What are you doing about it currently? And then I'll give you mine after that.
Last night I was doing Christmas songs. I do love you, Smashy. Last night we were doing Christmas songs because it was for charity. So I was doing Christmas carols for charity. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for it. I have no idea how it works. But before that, we were doing moderators only. Could request songs, and every song that was on the playlist was copyright free, and they had to request songs that are copyright free if they wanted to hear any other music. I don't know if I like it though, because I can't be who I want to be with that music. I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't do who I am with that music. So it's a little weird. Cindy, babe, I love you.
We've got Dre in here now as well. Scotty, everybody's joining. Welcome in, guys. We have none other than the legend himself, Momoswift, on channel. Can we get some hypes in this chat, please? This absolute legend that we've got in here right now. So, guys, like I said to you at the start of when we pulled Momo in here, the way that this is going to work, if you guys have any questions, keep them flowing through the chat. And Momo, like I said, keep your eye on the chat. And if you see any questions that you want to answer, feel free just to pause me and we'll get that pushing. All right.
Spontaneous. Listen, I think that's detrimental, and I also think that we can't. I mean, we really need to band together, but it's gonna be so tough to beat that. And I don't know too much about it, honestly. I wish I was better versed in it, but the way it appears now is that it's going to change the way that we create content on here. And I think that it might allow us to collaborate better. I like how Momo talks so much trash on Twitter. Okay, let me get to that in a second.
We'll worry about that one in a bit. Let's take our time on this one. We have him all night.
For the copyright thing though, I think it's great because I'm actually able to talk right now. I'm talking to a couple artists, a lot of like bands and EDM and people that are able to provide me not necessarily the license, but they're giving me the A-OK saying, yes, you can use this song or whatever. They give me their Spotify. Right now, I'm actually making a Spotify playlist. I'm going to make a Spotify
Same with
playlist
myself, yeah.
of people that are they'll be able to get royalties. Like these are just small artists that want their music out there.
Yeah.
And they're able to do that by collaborating with me on my channel, and we're able to get that. We're gonna have them now playing up there. And without this Article 13, I don't know if I would have been able to, like, I don't know if I ever would have pursued somebody, be like, hey, listen, I want your music.
Yeah.
But now with the Article 13 that's going on, we're gonna be able to use our community's music. And I think it's a great. I think honestly, it's not a terrible thing. It is bad. Okay, that's the thing. It's bad because it's the way that we're used to, and it's changing, and it sucks. But it's good because it allows us to get smaller artists known more. It allows us to. It gives us other avenues to explore creativity. So it is a bad thing and it's a good thing in my opinion. I mean, I don't know too much about it, but that's how I stand right now.
I mean, there's a lot to it though, right? I mean, if you look at this Article 13 thing, it's at the point where even when you go on social media, you want to post a picture of something, if it has something of brand in the background, unless you've got that brand's permission, you can't have that up. You know,
that is
crazy, right? It
that
defeats
is
the whole
nuts.
point of social media, right?
That's fucked. See, that's the thing. I don't really know. I don't know much about Article 13. All I know is that it's bad for a lot of us. A lot of us don't want it. So as much as I can, I try to I retweet. I have my same fucking post. I retweet like every day just to make sure it gets out there. Like this is what the CEO said of Twitch. CEO is like, listen, guys, we gotta band together and fight this. So I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help out as much as I can.
A lot of people want to know about your trash talking, Momo. Give us the lowdown.
Oh, the trash talking. I mean, I don't really know who I'm trash talking on there. There's certain things I see that I don't like.
Yeah.
There's certain practices that people use that I'm looking at it and it just looks a little weird.
Yeah.
There are some people that honestly, like, guys, if you have, I'm sorry, if you guys tweet out and you say, come to my stream, I'm sorry, I don't like this. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm old fashioned. Come to my stream. At the end of my stream, I'm giving you $50. I don't like that. I don't think that's a good practice. If you're giving people money every stream, like, what is your value? No. Okay. No names. That's
no names, please, guys. Come on, let's keep this.
But it's just for some reason that I don't like that practice. I think it's a little silly.
Yeah.
I prefer somebody that makes like a catchy thing like meet me in the Wild West or whatever, and it's like Red Dead Redemption. Like that's clever, it's cute. I'm gonna go check it out. But if you say something like, come in by the end of my stream, I'm giving out $50, giving out $10, giving out gifted subs, like, what are you doing? That's a little crazy in my opinion. I mean, whatever. That's like the only trash I talk about on there. What else? There's nothing really on Twitter that upsets me.
I think a lot of stuff that you put on there is just general life experiences. That's what I see from you.
Yeah, honestly, whenever I'm feeling Bonnie Rose, exactly. I don't like that either, Dre. Exactly. The thing is, there's certain people that you look at it and you're like, you're not gonna. First off, you're lying. And if you're not lying, you're going broke, and you're not getting. Those people don't care about you. They want your $50. That's it.
Mm-hmm. We have quite a few questions in the. Oh, sorry. Go on, Mama. You finish up.
The getting tagged in people live posts. That's what I was calling out. Okay, I will mention this. I met people back in April when I started, May, June that I know, and I told them tag me in posts, and I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
I love being tagged and going live posts. It allows me to see that you're live. It allows me to get you out there, retweet it if I see it, and that's that. But there are some people that have it set up on their stream deck, or they have a bot with like a line of code, and it legitimately tags my name along with like 7 other people, and all those other streamers have stopped. They're all dead accounts. So it's me, 7 dead accounts, and then them going live. So they get no attention, they get no likes, they get no retweet, they get nothing on it, and then they get, sometimes they get mad at me like, yo, you didn't retweet my shit. Like, dog, you put 0 effort, you didn't do anything.
I get tagged from people that don't even follow me, Momo. I feel your pain, bro.
Oh yeah, okay,
let's not go down there.
Thing.
Anyway, we have loads of questions coming in from the chat.
We do.
This is getting a bit crazy. So
what do I think about view botting? Actually, I want to answer that real quick.
Go for it.
View botting is sad. It is sad. What do you get out of it? You get nothing out of it. You literally are talking. If you're viewbotting and you're live, you're talking to nobody.
Yeah.
Period. And if you viewbot and you're offline, you look like a total fucking idiot because you got 100,000 channel views in a night, and you're like, nobody. No, what did you do? What did you post on your channel that you're able to get 100,000? No, nobody is like, what the fuck? But what is
Momo, you make me
viewbotting?
laugh, bro.
Viewbotting could be a couple things. I think I honestly I have no idea. I've never actually looked it up. But
Yeah.
viewbotting, I'm assuming, is where you're able to get multiple like accounts from, like, I guess it's like either VPNs or what, and they're all able to view you at one time.
Mhm.
All of them are on some fake account, and you could either see them in the chat or you can't.
People
They're
buy them
just like
apparently as
an
well, and
inflated number,
they can do it
and
for
people
you.
could
Yeah.
and people could buy them. Like that's disgusting.
Yeah. We have a question in the chat, Momo, for us both from Cindy. We've both worked with charities. I'll let you go first. One that you both strongly advocate for. What have been your favorite experiences with them or from the charities that you've been working with?
Honestly, the best, the craziest thing about the charity to me, my favorite part about the charity is that we were able to get people together. I think that is insane. But the thing I liked, okay, so on Friday we raised money for Kelsey Lynn. She lost her battle to depression and she left behind her family. And we were actually able to raise $442 for her in one stream, which was just absolutely insane. But apart from that, is this like a podcast? This is kind of like a podcast.
Kind
Never
of,
been
yeah.
on a podcast, never really seen a podcast or heard of one, or heard a podcast.
I mean,
before,
would this go into just chatting or talk shows and podcasts? I'm not actually sure.
But no, I really advocate for mental health. I've lost family to suicide.
Mhm.
And I'm sorry, I forgot the question. Whoops.
Your experiences. So like, Cindy up the chat asked in terms of what experiences you got out from doing what you've been doing in terms of working with the charities and stuff like that.
Oh, I mean, honestly, I didn't know that I could do charities, and as soon as I did the first charity, I realized that this is something I want to do every single month. I'm doing this one weekend a month. I'm throwing either 2 or 3 streams, one weekend per month, and we're gonna be doing mental health at least one of those streams. I think mental health and then extra life for kids are gonna be my 2 things, because I like I said, the family I lost to it is it's very close to home.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it hits hard, right? Yeah, we love you, Momo. We love you.
I love you guys. I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous.
But yeah, we're doing great things from a great platform, and that's the main
absolutely.
thing it comes to,
And I never thought in a million years that I'd have this platform, especially not this quickly.
Yeah, and it's very addictive, right? When you first start, you're kind of like, I'll give this streaming thing a shot, and then suddenly, you start getting 1 or 2 people come in your chat, and then you start talking to people. Sure, it's so addictive to get as soon as you get into it, right?
Well, outside of this, I'm telling you guys straight up. I know there's a lot of you out here just like me. When I leave the webcam right now, when I leave this podcast thing, and I get up and I walk, I'm either going to talk to my dad, or we're not really going to talk that much. If I go outside, I'm not going to talk to any human beings because I have crippling social anxiety. It's horrible. It is. I'm not going to lie about it, guys. It's something that we suffer with, but Twitch has been this platform that I'm able to express myself in such a way that I never ever thought was possible. I never thought that I'd be able to just talk to how many? Oh God, 120 people in here right now. So I got a little nervous, really nervous. Anyway, but there's so many people here that I never would have been able to say hello to originally.
Yeah.
It's weird just because you guys have accepted me as your family and friends. Exactly, Smashy. That's what I'm talking about.
And that's what it's about. Just to quickly reflect back a second, Momo, for everybody that's new and just coming into the stream, guys, we're running a quick, we're on a podcast right here, streamer interview with the legend right here, Momoswift, a great friend of mine, someone who I've known for about half a year now. If you guys have any questions in terms of streaming experiences, or you want to know anything about myself or Momo, please post them in the chat, and we're just going to keep the chat flowing with things and going forward. So Momo, what's the long-term goal? Where do you want to see yourself kind of this time next year? What's the plan? Have you got a plan?
Honestly, this time next year, the main thing I want to do this time next year is, well, okay. This is very hard to say.
Take your time, don't worry.
I don't really have like an exact monetary goal, but I want to raise. This is crazy. I want to try to raise something around $10,000 for charity in the next year from now. Like from when 2019 starts, I want to raise $10,000 in charity, whether it's Extra Life for Kids, if it's some mental health causes that I've seen. I know you guys were saying what are some good mental health. Honestly, guys, I donate to the GoFundmes. I donate for people that lost somebody personally, that are recovering, that have damages, that need that financial support. Those are the people that we donate to. I don't really donate to the foundations themselves because the foundations can only do so much. But guys, let's be honest, mental health, it's we're aware of it. We know it's a thing. We the people that have already lost, it sucks, and they need support right away.
Yeah.
And that's who we've been trying to raise money for when that happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, in a year from now, I want to try to raise $10,000 in the year 2019.
That's amazing.
I think it's possible. We do the one weekend a month. We've been getting around like $1,100 to $1,500 raised each weekend for the charity. Like me personally on my stream.
Yeah.
Which is just insane. And when we had the community bind together, like we did this over the weekend, we had $2,480 in 24 hours.
Insane, Momo.
So that's
proud.
I am very proud of the
Should be very
community.
proud.
I am. So that is my goal. That is my long-term goal. And a year from now, I want to raise that much money.
Yeah.
Other than that, guys, just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I love what I'm doing. Maybe Stream Deck I want to try to get this month. I don't have much money because this is my full-time job, like I say. So whenever I have like the check, that's when I'm getting my Stream Deck. I'm getting a third monitor. And I'm gonna try to get some lighting. I don't have any lighting in here. I'm not gonna lie, guys. The lighting sucks.
As long as we can see your beautiful face, mate, it's all good there, right? That's all we need to see. That's all we need to see. I think there was a few more questions just scrolling back up the chat. Momo, let me just quickly push back up. I don't want to make sure we don't miss
Smashy, we're here for you. Smashy, we're here for you. All of us.
anything.
Get your alerts for me. I know you're offline, but oh god, what'd you do, you son of a bitch?
Actually, I can't find these.
Guys,
if anyone has any questions, guys, keep them coming back in. I must have lost them from earlier. But yeah, Momo. So I mean, it's almost 2019 now. Pushing through into a new year. Any new games? Any new games that you're excited for that are going to come out or anything like that? What?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the trailer for it.
I haven't. No, I haven't.
Oh my god. Kingdom Hearts 3, guys, I've been waiting for forever and ever. They said back in 2013 when they announced like Xbox One, they were like, guys, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out on Xbox One. I'm like, word, that's amazing. It's gonna come out like right now, and it was 2013, and then they pushed it to 2014. I put a pre-order on it too. I had a pre-order on that shit. I still have it. I still have the pre-order on it. I got it for $40, locked in price, $40 at Walmart.
5 years ago.
Back in 2014, still locked in. I swear to God, guys, this is horrible. I'm so stingy. I don't have any money, so $40. I put it on there, and and they keep delaying it every 6 months. Delay. And now, guys, it's coming out in like next month or something.
Or is it?
I'm praying. I'm praying next month. But like, yeah, whatever. Sorry, But no, it's Kingdom Hearts. I'm very excited for.
Is it just Xbox? What platform is it coming out on, Momo? Do you know?
It's coming out on PS4 and Xbox.
Okay.
But I was excited for Xbox. At the time, I was an Xbox fanboy, and I was like, Xbox is life. And then I realized, like, PC, man. Come on.
I know, I'm the same now, bro.
Let's be honest. PC is where it's at. It's true.
I'm honestly the same. Feels bad now with Red Dead Redemption 2, right? Although, if you've got a console, then...
Yeah, I mean, I played on Xbox. It's not as good as it would be if it was on PC. Let's be honest. Well,
we've got a good question coming in from Prime, Viridian Prime. Momo, obviously you started about half a year ago, and to see where you've got to where you are now is quite a great thing for a lot of streamers to see. A question coming in: what did you do when you started off your channel? How did you grow it in the beginning? What was your...
Guys, I did the same thing as everybody else. Follow for the first 50 to 100 people, and I was like, this is gonna work, and it did work. It got me to affiliate. In the first week, I got affiliated. I was very lucky to have Darwin Project as my game. Darwin Project at the time was kind of like they were trying to get it to get going again. It was a free-to-play game, and it was very Twitch integrated. So everybody in Darwin was like, yo, I know you. You're on Twitch. And that was that. So I've actually met a lot of long-lasting friends from there. A lot of like they've been with me for actually one of them just resubbed yesterday for 7 months. Which is
Wow,
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I met her through there. But early on, guys, it was follow for follow. It was me putting my link on every fucking post that said, "Guys, put your links," and I put my link, and I was like, "Here I am. Look at me, please, guys. I'm trying to get started. I want to do this
Yeah.
full time." So
Yeah.
that was that. After a while, I kind of realized that I looked like everybody else, and I wasn't sticking out at all. So I started to put a little bit more personality in when I was posting.
Yeah.
I guess people saw that and they started coming to me a little bit more. Actually, not gonna lie, guys, when I actually suffered a concussion early on. I was doing 14-hour streams, and I wasn't hydrating. Guys, hydrate is huge. If you guys are streamers, hydrating
So is
is
sleep, Momo.
huge. Sleeping is also huge. Okay, make sure you guys sleep after streaming for long periods of time. It is very important. Look at me, Mick Twisty. I'm looking at you, homie. NF Snarky, I love you, buddy. I love you, Snarky. Shit. What was I saying? Oh, hydrating is important. I got a concussion after a 14-hour stream because I'm a total fucking idiot. Didn't hydrate, passed out, hit my head.
Ouch, dude.
Yeah, so in that time, that's when I really buckled down my networking on Twitter. I was like, guys, I'm Momoswift. I fucked up. When I come back, we need to make my dreams come true, essentially. And I was just like on everybody's posts, and I was like, I love you.
Yeah.
You're cool. And I got to make friends. Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. Okay?
Yes, exactly.
I do some silly stuff.
No, we all do, bro. Don't you worry.
So I busted my ass, and I made myself known as a person as opposed to a link.
Yeah.
The links are not good. Links honestly are ugly, and you just blend. You get lost in the sea of links.
You said something interesting earlier, Momo, as well, that you made yourself a person to remember, right? How important is it that when someone comes into your channel, that they remember you for you rather than the game you're playing?
Oh my god!
How important is that,
guys?
To the new guys or newer guys?
And a lot of people, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people I've been meeting recently, I've been playing like new games when they come out.
Mhm.
So these people are coming to my channel for the first time because they want to watch this game. But they don't even care about the game when they come in because of the way that you have to grab their attention. You have to look them in the eye. You have to tell them that they're special. Even if you just met them, you got to let them know that they're a human being and that they're taking their time out of their day to watch you. It doesn't matter if they want to watch the game for themselves or what. They're still helping you out by becoming your friend, by meeting you. So you got to treat them with respect. Guys, you got to look them in the eye and you got to tell them how much you fucking love them.
Yeah. That's
what I do. Every time someone comes to my stream, I let them know how important they are to me.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't agree more.
Super Trouble, fuck you. You can't hide from me.
That's how you say hello. That's how Momo says hello, by the way.
That's how I say hello.
That's how Momo says hello.
Guys, Super Trouble is actually my 100th subscriber. I'll never forget that.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
My 100th subscriber.
So Momo, in regards to another question that I get asked a lot, I'm sure you do too. So you do this full time, right?
I do this full time.
What's your thought process in the transition from part time to full time? How did you go about making that transition? What went through your head?
Honestly, guys, my thing was I'm very lucky. Not in the sense that I'm lucky with the financials or whatever. My job, I was there for 5 years. And I was working 40-hour shifts, and then they cut me down to 4 hours. 4 hours a week. Yeah. So my transition from part-time streamer into full-time, honestly, was easy for me because I was either going to work for the 4 hours, wasting my gas, making like $5 because we were delivery drivers, so we make nothing. So it was either that or stay home, build the community, get loved by everybody, love everybody back. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have that luxury. My bills are, I do have bills, but my dad's here. He helps me out a lot. Yeah. And it allows me to really push for this. So I am very lucky. Yeah. I'm not gonna discredit that, but those of you who are thinking about going from part-time to full-time, really make sure you're ready. Make sure you have the community behind you. Make sure you budget accordingly because you're not gonna have much income coming in at all, guys. Especially if you're just diving right into it. It's not. You don't go into Twitch for the money, guys. You don't. You
A lot-
come here. You come here for the friendships and the family.
A lot of people will see you as full time though, Momo, and they'll say to you, "Oh my god, it must be it must be so amazing being full time." So the struggle is real though, right? We're both in the same boat. I mean, it's a month to month thing. You never know what you're gonna get, right?
We don't know what we're gonna get.
That's what it is.
Guys. We put in like 20 hours a day. I mean, I do. I know Stallion probably puts in 24 hours a day. This motherfucker. I mean, he has the
I
entire.
try not to anymore. That's what burnt me out before.
Yeah.
I try not to, but
Absolutely.
it can be hard because you get so sucked into it, don't you? Like it's
because you see one streamer and you're either meeting them for the first time or what, and you like what they have, and then you just keep watching and keep watching, or you give them tips while you're there, and whatever it may be, but and that's what it is. Like at night I say I'm gonna go to bed, and then I just I open up a tab and I see another stream, and I'm just watching it, and I'm watching it for a while, and I'm talking to them. I say, okay guys, good night, I love you, like see you later, bye. And then I open up another tab, and then I'm looking at another fucking person, and I'm watching them, and I'm talking to them, and I see something they do that's different, and I like it, and I think that's interesting, and I'm like, how can I maybe integrate that? You know, what can I do that's similar that you know, like what can I do to showcase this? And that's sounds like Team No Sleep, guys. I don't sleep. I've had insomnia. I've had anxiety my entire life. So I'm used to sleeping at like 7 a.m. when I finally pass out.
Feed the pony.
Momo is literally one of these people, right? Because we're on opposite time zones. I'll see a tweet from him and it'll say like 2 hours ago, be like, right, go and sleep now, guys. See you later. And then like I'm starting my stream and it's like, hey, Stallion, I love you. And I'm like looking at Twitter and I'm like, and then I look again, I'm like, Momo,
what am I gonna do?
Weren't you supposed to be like asleep like 2 hours ago? What just happened? Bro?
It feels so good, man. It really does. It feels nice to see.
It gets addictive though, doesn't it? Especially, and that's another thing I want to talk about, Momo. Time zones. Talk to me about time zones and how frustrating it can be.
Time zones suck, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Time zones really suck. Because there's so many people I miss out on. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I sleep during the day. I sleep during the day, but a lot of the people around me I miss because I'm sleeping during the day. And there's people in the UK that I'm actually able to talk to, which it's weird. It's funny actually how it works. Time zones are odd. I have a lot of people that get upset at me now because I changed my shift. I used to be late night. I used to be from like 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. normally, and then I had to switch because honestly, guys, it was killing me. So I switched to the daytime at 6 p.m. Actually, I switched to 3 p.m. originally, and nobody wanted that at all. Everybody was against it, so I had to switch to 6 p.m. But it's just trying to get the time zone, trying to get everything worked out is very tricky. Very tricky.
It's the balance between you and your social life versus what people can come and watch, right?
And I get people that are upset with me because I can't see them, but it's just I hope they realize that it's not my fault. It's just where they're positioned geographically. It's just not possible.
Yeah, because I used to do 5 evening streams a week, Momo, and it was getting to the point where I never had time to do anything in the evenings, and it got to the point where I just felt like I couldn't, you can never just kind of do anything. You never get any evenings to yourself. And when I changed it, I took a big hit in the amount of people that could watch me and were able to watch me. But you've got to get that mix, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So important.
And that's the thing. I was thinking about doing a split schedule one day because I've seen a lot of my friends pull off split schedules, and they love it. They do either 3 to 4 hours, and take a break, and they do 3 to 4 hours again. And that way they get people that wouldn't normally be able to be there for like a normal length stream. They'll be able to get there for the second stream. So I think that is something I might consider in the future. I think it's something that a lot of us might want to consider in the future. If you really want to pull in, more people, more friends, more family, you get to.
Do you not find though with a split stream that once you kind of got something started, it's kind of coming to the end of it? That's what worries me about doing it.
That is the other reason why I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, because I've thought about it, but then I thought, 3 hours by the time it gets going,
you get the momentum, and then you're like, okay, bye guys, see you in 4 hours, and you come back again. I see what you mean by that, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of those things that you have to try for a couple weeks to really see how it works.
Yeah.
And then, that's that. But it's definitely something I would try out.
In regards to your full-time rota now, Momo, tell people in terms of the days you stream and how many hours kind of a week you would stream on average.
Honestly, now I've been playing it safe. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'll admit it publicly. I was burnt out. I was denied
Yep.
for partner.
Me too. Me too.
Right before TwitchCon. I was denied for partner. I got that email, and it was kind of like a big blow. It was like, hey, you're not good enough, but you're close. And I was like, hey, whatever. What am I gonna do? I knew going into it that I was gonna get denied the first time, so I don't know why I was so upset, but I still was. So I cut my hours down because I really wanted to focus on. I don't really like the word networking. Is a tough word.
Yeah.
I wanted to make more friends and stuff before I wanted to make more friends rather than focus on streaming too much. So I focused on Twitter. Now I have Instagram. I'm working on a little bit more, and other social outlets like that. And I'm trying to really get an audience, or I'm trying to get friends. And then I'm streaming now 3 days a week. I used to do 5-6 days a week. I'm now 3.
Yeah.
And in the 3 days a week that I have, I'm doing anywhere from 4 to 8 hours.
Those little ponies
per
need
stream,
feeding.
which isn't much,
Feed the
guys. I'm
pony.
not gonna lie, it's not much, but it's because I was so burnt out from what I was doing before. Now I'm taking the time that I have extra. I'm still supporting everybody that I can. And 3 days a week is good because, you guys, honestly, if you guys are looking for partnership, you only need 12 days for the achievement to pop. You only need 12 days on. So if you do 3 days a week for 4 weeks, that's a month time, and you can see, if you really have the number for partner, which is great, But that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because, honestly, I am burnt out from all the work that we put in prior to this. I mean, we rallied together, and I thought we had it, and then we didn't. So now I'm no longer worried about that.
Yeah.
I'm just
Same
trying
as
to
me.
establish. I'm just trying to establish. I want everybody on the same page with my community that we're not pushing for partner. We are simply.
It happens when it happens,
We're simply
right?
here. Exactly.
Yeah.
It happens when you guys are ready for it. When you guys are ready for me to get it, that's when it happens. And we're not pushing it before then. We're not pressuring anybody.
Yeah.
When I deserve it, that's it.
In regards to you saying you stream 3 days a week, right? Some people in the chat may think, wait, he's full time and he streams 3 days a week. I get a lot of the new guys, especially when they talk to me in my DMs and they say, hey, Stallion, I stream every single day of the week, but I can't get enough growth. Can you explain to the guys what streaming every single day of the week actually does?
Streaming every single day of the week doesn't give you any sort of. I mean, it gives you maybe practice for streaming, but you're gonna be exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be exhausted. You're not gonna have time to meet people outside of streaming that want to come see your streams.
Yeah.
You're probably streaming to a few people that might be chatting with you if you're just starting out and you're doing 14-hour streams 5 days a week. Who are you really interacting with besides the few trolls that come to your stream? You're not going to be interacting with that many people. Instead of doing 14-hour days, if you want to do 5 days still, feel free to do 5 days.
Yeah.
Do 3-hour days, do maybe 4-hour days. Don't do 12-hour days.
Yeah.
And take the other hours in the day and go to Twitter, go to Instagram, find Twitch communities that you want to meet. Honestly, Stallion's community is fantastic. We got Team B42, who I'm a part of. I fucking love them. I stand by them to this day. That I've known them since I started. They took me as their own, and they're amazing people. There's a lot of communities that you can go to that will want to help you, that are 100% are here to find friends. Geek Squad is another fantastic
There's so
one.
many
Geek
great,
Squad
fantastic communities out there, right?
There are so many of them to name, but and the thing is, guys, you might not have to fully appreciate what the leader of the team might say. You don't have to worry about that. All you have to worry about are the people that are inside the team. Do they want to be your friend? Can you be their friend too? That's it.
Yeah.
If you guys have a friendship, that's all you need. And Catfish, Catfish isn't a leader though. Beautiful dragons, thank you though. I love. Honestly, guys, you're amazing. Look how many people are here that I know.
It's crazy, right? I told you the community would come in hot. They always do on these nights, man. They want to hear the experiences. They want to see it from your point of view.
You want to? It's like it's freshly shaven. Yes.
Scran always makes me laugh at the stuff that she says. She always cracks me up. Can we just cut it back a bit, guys? Thank you everybody who's coming in. Thank you everyone who's took the time to be here today. Thank you for all the follows. Keep your questions coming in for myself and Momo. We will answer everything as quick as we can. We're just here talking to this absolute legend right now. To anyone who doesn't know him, please, please, please. This is his Twitter. You can find his Twitch linked to his Twitter account as well. This is Momoswift TV. Show him some love. Fantastic streamer and one of my best friends on Twitch as well.
That's the other thing. I made my Twitter when I had the concussion. So that was the end of May. I think it was May 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
Call me crazy. And I think we just hit 7,700 followers on.
Yeah.
Which is a little insane. I was not expecting that at all. Because I'm not gonna lie, I thought Twitter was stupid as shit my entire life.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
How important is Twitter though, Momo? It's crazy, right?
Twitter changed my life.
Yeah.
Twitter changed
Yeah.
a lot of our lives.
Yeah.
Honestly, in my opinion, I think he was able to. I mean, without Twitter, I wouldn't have been able to meet like Sally Cat. I wouldn't have been able to meet Uzi. I wouldn't have been. There's a lot of people. Dolly. I wouldn't have been able to meet. There's a lot of people that I would not have met if it was not for Twitter.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful for Twitter.
So Momo, just to get a little bit of a sense of the way that you've gone about to get into where you are today, what would you say your top 3 things are for people that are starting out and aspiring to kind of get to the level of yourself, with however long it takes? What would you say the 3 main things are to focus on?
The 3 main things, guys,
if you had to nail it down.
is don't give up. First off, when things look rough, when things are quiet, when it doesn't seem like you're getting attention or whatever, don't give up. Figure out what you're doing wrong. Figure out. Am I not talking enough? Am I playing? Is my title bad, guys? Title is another thing. If you write a title that says "Watch me suck at Fortnite," nobody wants to watch you suck at Fortnite. Nobody's gonna scroll down. No one is gonna scroll down 15 pages of Fortnite streams and find the one that says "Watch me suck at Fortnite" and then click on it. Nobody's gonna do it, guys. I'm sorry. You have to have a title that's it's either eye-grabbing, or it just explains who you are, or it has like your community in it. Like, don't watch me order a pizza. I would watch that. I would literally right now saying, "Are you live?" I'll watch it. Like that's a title.
Can I build on something on that, Momo? Something that I find really important as well. When if you actually put yourself in the eye of a viewer, right, and you go, for example, on Fortnite, and you go scrolling down the Fortnite thing, the only part of the title they're actually going to see is probably the first 40 words, right? So if you put all the most important information about your stream at the end of your title, they're not really going to see it. As you can see in mine, I've got UK PC streamer interview. That's the bit people are going to see. 1, they know the stream's going to be in English, and 2, they think, oh, there's a streamer interview going on in here. Let's go see what's going on. Boom, cleared up, done. They're scrolling down, they'll see it, it's clear, and people know what they're coming into. It's very important. Very
Those
important.
little ponies need feeding.
Absolutely, and especially like on mobile.
pony.
On mobile is another thing. You like you were saying, you only see the first like 3 or 4 words in there, so you got to make sure that they're eye catching and it's what they want to see.
Yeah.
But watch me suck. Watch me suck is usually like no, we're not watching you suck on any game. We're not doing that.
Yeah. So that's number 1, stream title.
So that's number 1. Number 2. Early on, guys, join community, get active in Discord. I didn't do that. I regret it. I kick myself every day. Join a community, be active in Discord. Make sure you make friends in the community. You're gonna get probably around 3 to 4 people that are constantly coming into your stream that want to support you, and you do what you want with them. Whether you want to support them back, that's up to you guys. Like if you enjoy them, if you enjoy their content, go see them. If you don't really enjoy their content, you enjoy their friendship, that's cool too. Whatever. Yeah. Just be friendly with them. Don't burn bridges, guys. Especially early on. Like a lot of people had like were mean to me. I don't get it. I really don't get it. A lot of people were sending me a lot of spammy stuff and they were mean. And then they come to me now and they're like, hey, look how much you've grown. I remember 6 months ago. I'm like, yeah, I remember 6 months ago also when you said this to me, or when you did this to me, or when you did that. And I don't hold grudges. I don't mind. You guys are my friends, but just remember, I remember this. I remember that happened, and you should not have burned that bridge. Period.
Yeah.
But
we've got 2 interesting questions. Sorry, coming in from Becky and Bonnie about the questions we asked earlier. Momo, how important do you feel it is to hit a specific amount of hours per stream in terms of 5 versus 3? What's your opinion?
I think, honestly, guys, if you could hit every stream, if you could hit at least 3 hours, you should be proud of that. If you're tired, if you're not feeling good, if you're not really feeling it, just leave. Send a raid. That's another thing, guys. Make sure you send a raid every
Oh
stream. A lot
god,
of
yeah,
you
God, I
should know
can't
that.
stick it when they go offline.
Make
and
sure
don't
you
raid.
send a
Ugh.
raid. If you just go offline, that is so sad. It is
It's
so
really
sad.
sad.
Also, make sure you have auto host set up, or you have like either team members set up for auto host or something like that.
Yeah.
Because if you guys have an offline screen on your channel, you honestly look silly. In my opinion, I don't like it. I mean, people think it looks professional. I think it looks silly. I think it looks like you're out for yourself. I think it looks like you don't care about the community. It looks like you're not trying to help other people. In my opinion, I think that you should not have an offline screen. I think you should always be hosting somebody.
Mhm.
Always be hosting one of your friends, family, whatever it is. Just host them.
Yeah. And then Bonnie also said, how many communities do you think people should join, Momo?
That's the thing though. I'm not aligned to any specific community.
Those little ponies need
Empire, I am.
feeding.
B42 Empire, I'm part of.
Feed the pony.
I think you could have 3 main communities for sure. 3 main communities and help out everybody else you see. Why not? What is
Yeah.
it? It's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you guys. 1 main community and your own. Okay. I mean, I can see that. The thing is, I have my esports stream team. I consider that a community though. I really do. That's Nemesis. And we have B42 Empire, and now I'm part of Dumpling Tribe. Very proud of SETI, guys. I don't know if you know Green Dumpling, but you know, Green
Legend.
Dumpling, legendary, absolutely legendary. Okay, yeah. When you send a raid of 29, it's not a lot. That's the worst.
Oh god, no.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh god.
I sent a rate of 70 last night, or 72 last night to somebody, and they had follower-only mode on.
Oh.
That is the saddest
That's a little bit
thing,
sad,
guys.
I think I've ever used that.
Guys, take off follower-only mode.
Doesn't really make any sense, does it?
Please. Please. And if you guys want raids, go to your Nightbot settings right now and tweak it so that it doesn't fucking time you out for when you use emotes. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people raid with emotes, and then the entire chat says
Ban Nightbot.
message deleted. Message deleted by Nightbot.
Yeah.
Because it was like, hey, idiot, don't spam this, and it's just like, so if that's another thing, guys, make sure you disable that, because that's very annoying. I've seen that a lot. I'm telling you guys, it hurt me to my soul.
Yeah.
Last night when I hit that raid. when I hit that raid, and it was just.
What about raiding someone
Follower
who's just gone
only.
offline, Momo? Have you ever done that? I have.
Oh my god.
And I raided somebody
man.
with the wrong name and took it into an offline channel as well.
Oh my god. Yes.
Oh, back in the day, bro.
See,
God.
we've been here. We've done these things.
Oh
We've done
man.
these silly
I took 50 people into an offline channel.
That's horrible.
Bro, it was so funny. Everybody was spamming the chat and it wasn't even a stream. It was fucking awesome, dude.
Your wife
Oh,
is
God.
spelling good. Good. I'm glad, guys. I'm glad we've all experienced
Oh
this.
god.
So we learn from our
Yeah.
experiences.
Yeah.
How do you feel about host raids being the same kind games community?
I was gonna ask you
Honestly, Becca, when it comes to marbles, I agree that you should probably always rate a marbles streamer, in my opinion. Or somebody that's you should always rate a marble streamer if you're streaming marbles, because people that are there typically are grinders, typically are somebody that wants to play marbles, or there's somebody that you just introduced to marbles and they're liking it, so why not continue it, right? So that's the only game I really see. When it comes to other games like Fortnite or whatever, and you're raiding, I think if you have a friend that you want to raid, go for it. I think if you see somebody that's pushing affiliate, send them a raid. Doesn't matter what game they're playing.
Yeah.
If you just want to pick somebody in your community, in your team or your community, and you look in there, I don't think it should matter what game they're playing, as long as they're surprised. I think it's great. I think that's the most important thing about it, is that they're surprised and you're able to get your friends and family that you have in your chat, you're able to introduce somebody new, and they're able to, create maybe a lasting bond. I mean, I've met so many people through raids. I met so many people through hosts and raids. Like, I have my buddy, I'm going to talk about my baby Yeti. Yeti is 17-year-old. He's fucking awesome. I met him. He came in at like 7 in the morning in his massive 107 person raid. And he was one of the few that actually stuck with me. He is with me every single day. He comments on almost every single tweet that I have. He's such a dedicated, he's just a homie. Honestly, I'm so happy I met him. And this is all because of a raid. that and they came to me. They were playing. I think they were playing Overwatch, and they decided to hit me with the raid, and I was playing marbles. So I don't think I don't really think it matters what game you're playing necessarily, but if you are streaming marbles, I suggest that you raid people playing marbles.
Isn't it
Other than
frustrating
that,
though when you raid
anybody.
somebody and there's no emotion at all? It's like, oh,
That's
thanks for the raid, and you're kind of just sitting there like.
I've raided with 80 people, and I've gotten the response, "Thank you for the host support." In that same tone, "Thank you for the host support."
Versus somebody who will probably cry for that. Like it's, not and not even regards to how many you're bringing in, just the fact that you decided
There
to
are
chuck a
there are
fat
people
rating,
in this. There are people here right now that have never gotten. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
I know it for a fact. It
Yeah.
happens. It's very hard to even get to that level. It takes a long time, and it takes a lot of effort to grow a community like this, and then sometimes and then to send people to somebody and then they get that reaction. You're just like,
I love it. I love it. As weird as it sounds, it's my favorite part. I know people are gonna be like, "Wait, the best favorite part of your stream is ending it." It's just the reaction. Like, for example,
Yeah.
we have someone in my chat called Obey. I've only known him a few weeks now. He
Stallion,
came to my
bro.
channel. I rated him for 150 people when he was pushing for affiliate. We broke his bot. It was awesome, bro. Honestly, best
Good.
feeling ever.
And that's amazing. That's what we're talking. That's what we need. That's the kind of shit that we want. We want reactions like that. We don't
Yeah.
want.
I love it.
Thank you for the 78 viewer host, Momoswift.
That
Thank
is
you for
not
the
a
host
lot.
support. That is not a lot.
Oh,
Gosh.
Seti, we fucking love you, bro. Honestly, what a guy. We love Queen Seti. What a guy.
Deadpool streams. Momo, question. I am at an impasse. 50% of my viewers are younger gen, and other 50 is adults. I don't cuss when kids are around. When adults are... I honestly put the 18 plus, put the 18 warning in your channel.
Yeah. I do
Curse
that
when
as
you
well.
curse, and that's that. When you curse, you curse. It happens. People curse.
Yeah.
Listen, guys. If you give words like fuck and
I
shit,
do it all the time.
if you give it like a crazy meaning, right? If you give it this super impactful meaning, then you just say it enough and it won't matter as much. That's my opinion on cursing. I think the more that you talk, the more you curse, the less impact the words actually have. So
Yeah.
that's that.
Astrogat's a good question. I know you don't. I'm not sure if you stream FPS games, Momo, but in terms of like games that take a lot of concentration, say if somebody drops a big raid on you or there's a lot going on in the chat, how do you keep composed when you have a lot going on the screen at the same time?
Well, that's the thing. I don't play games to win. So for me personally, if I was hit with the raid, I would just either pause the game, even on multiplayer. I would just pause the game, even though it doesn't pause. And I would be reacting to chat. I would be thankful, and that's that. Guys, if you're playing an FPS and you care about the game more than fucking 80 people or even 9 people or fucking 4 people come into your stream, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You should honestly focus on the people that are there for you. I think
put on a horse mask and play
far
some Rainbow
more important, far more important than your game.
Yeah.
In my opinion. What do I think about Africa by Toto? Big fan, huge fan actually. Listen, thank you for the question. By Toto, amazing. Weezer, not so much. Ninja Sex Party, pretty damn good.
Oh.
Pretty damn good.
I think there was another question. Oh, I remember you already answered Deadpool's question, haven't you?
Yes.
In regards to that. Let me just take a quick notch back then to what I said earlier. Guys, everybody welcome in. Logan's just joined in, and we had a few other people coming in as well. We have the lovely, the legendary Momoswift. Ladies and gentlemen, can we firstly, we've had Momo on here for nearly an hour now. Can we just get some, can we put some hype in the chat, please? And say thank you so much to Momo for coming in and taking time out of a very busy day to come in here and show some love.
Very busy, guys. Very busy.
Very, very busy. I love you, Momo. Let's get some hypes in this chat for this beautiful son of a gun.
Look how many amazing human beings.
There's so many amazing people in here. Like, people want to see you succeed, Momo, and that's the look at the chat is blowing up right now.
You guys are awesome. Honestly, guys, my other goal for 2019, I'll be honest, I want to be able to gather as many people as possible to hug at TwitchCon 2019.
Yeah.
The one in California.
Oh, that saddens me that you just say that, bro.
Yeah, I had to say it. The one in California.
Come to EU, man. Please.
I want to gather as many human beings as possible that want to hug. Okay, because last time I hugged about maybe 62 people, which is amazing, and they're all people that I knew, and it was fucking awesome. This time I want to try to break 100. So if you guys are going to TwitchCon 2019, California, make sure you hug me. If you don't hug me, I'll be very upset. If you don't
Hug him,
friend me
guys.
yet, here, actually, let me put my name in here, guys. Sorry, I'm plugging myself.
No, you
Friend,
go ahead.
friend me, guys. Friend my name there if you can,
Friend
because
him.
I like friend requests. You don't have to follow me if you don't want to,
Mhm.
but friend request me so that I can see who you're watching when you're live. Okay, yeah. So there's the other thing. You said three things early on, and I only said two. Three things. Friend request people, guys. Friend request them, add them as friends, so that way you're able to see who they're watching. You're able to go to that person's stream. You're able to talk with the person that you're either friends with, or you can talk to the streamer themselves. You get to introduce yourself, say, "Hey, I'm so and so. I know this person. They're watching you right now. I figured I'll introduce myself," and that's how you get to know people that way. I think friending people is very, very, very important. Okay, you're doing it right now. Good, amazing,
Ma-
absolutely amazing.
Mama, what's your opinion? This is a good one. This is something I always ask. I love hearing the opinions on this. What's your opinion on lurkers?
The lurkers.
Talk
Oh
to me
my
about
gosh.
lurkers.
How can we show them their appreciation beyond it? Thank you, lurkers. That is Stin. That is tough, but I appreciate lurkers because listen, I lurk too, okay,
Yeah.
and I know how important it is. Without lurkers, a lot of us couldn't make it to affiliate. Without lurkers, a lot of us weren't given the opportunity that we have now.
Yeah.
Lurkers are usually, honestly, very busy people that are either taking care of kids, or they're working, or they're at the gym, or they're doing whatever they have to be
Yeah.
doing in life, and they're being productive, and they're still taking the time, and they're opening you up, and they're there supporting you. It shows that they care. And guys, that is fucking huge.
Yeah.
That to me is absolutely phenomenal. I think if anybody has a problem with lurkers, they're idiots. They're total fucking idiots, because nobody has to do that for you.
Yeah.
Nobody
agree more.
has to do that for you at all. You're 14-year-old lurker, Canfish. I fucking love you.
Camfish doesn't stop, bro. Camfish is an animal. And like, Momo, let's look at the reality of it, right? If you want to grow as a streamer, you are, when you're in a category and you've got all these other streamers side by side, the lurkers help you out so much, right? They help
Absolutely.
you. They even just help you get noticed a little bit more. It's
Even
a big
charity
difference.
streams. Even charity streams. I say it to you guys. If you can't donate, either share the link or come and lurk. If you lurk, you
Exactly.
get the extra viewer. I don't care about the average, guys. I don't give a shit about that anymore. I told you a million times.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care if I have 2 people, if I have 100 people.
Yeah.
I'm just blessed. But when it comes to charity and stuff, opening a tab goes a long way. You get that one extra view. It gets you up a little bit more on the list. And if you're doing a just chatting, or you're in marbles and gets you up to the next thing, you might be a raid.
Yeah.
Who knows who comes in the raid, who wants to support the cause. And it's all because of the lurker.
Yeah.
So lurking, honestly, guys, is super fucking important, and I can't say it enough how much I appreciate it. It really, guys, lurking is huge.
It's massive. Good question coming in from Wilbur TV here. My community is starting to grow to the point where I can give decent sized hosts. How do you feel about auto host as opposed to finding someone who can host?
I think auto hosting is great. I think if you want to set up an auto host list of about maybe anywhere from maybe 50 people,
It's better offline though, isn't it, to do that, and then host when
Yeah.
you're actually around. Sort of thing.
That's the thing.
What's your
One
thoughts
second,
on that? That's okay.
If you're giving decent size. Oh wait. Oh shit, Wilbur. You're saying instead of finding somebody to host while you're going offline. do an auto host? No.
Raid then.
Always raid or
Mhm.
host. Always raid or host. If you guys, okay, check it out. If you guys are raiding, refer. What is it? What is the code? Refer equals raid.
Yeah.
You got to get rid of that, guys. Whenever you guys send a
Yeah.
raid, whenever you guys go in on a raid, in the URL there's a thing at the top. It says twitch.tv/Stallion,
important.
right? And then it'll say refer equals raid.
Mhm.
You got to get rid of the refer equals raid, or else your view will not count.
Yeah.
Yes, you're lurking, and that's amazing, and appreciate it because you came from the raid. However, without getting rid of that last line there, you're not counting as a viewer. You're not actually helping the streamer. So that is
Yeah.
something that people don't realize, and I think it's something we really need to get. Did you say? Wait, hold on. Did you say 50 for auto host? Wait, what?
I think
about.
she means how many
50
on the list.
I think 50 on the list is great. I think any more than that is a little crazy. And even so, like the people on your auto host list, you're not really going to be auto hosting them most of the time if you're on a team. If you're on a team at all, those ones are normally going to have priority over the host list.
Yeah.
So there's that to look into. And when you guys are going offline, always host, always raid. and once in a while, like when I'm offline and I'm just browsing, every like 15 minutes to half hour, if I see somebody who might need a host, I'll give them a host. But like even like my auto host list, it isn't actually useful. It honestly isn't. And I'm sorry to say it. I wish I could help out the people on my auto host list more, but it doesn't seem to benefit them as much as I wish it did. So
Yeah.
auto hosting is great. It is really great, especially if you want to get somebody to the next step, like partner. If you guys like somebody and you want them to get a partner, put them on your auto host list,
Yeah.
and it could definitely help a long way. If any of your friends want to look at your channel and they see the person that's doing the partner push, they just go in that way.
Do you think? I think something
Um,
that's important to cover, Momo. Just a quick one in regards to
yeah,
we were saying about people watching and lurking from their phones and stuff, right?
yeah.
Versus the people that want to stream in 1080p and they want to stream 6,000 bit rate, right? Just in regards to having an important mix so that people can watch you from anywhere with any internet connection on any phone versus having a decent quality connection. Give people your kind of rundown on what you have on OBS or
Personally, I think my bit rate's like 2400, 2500.
Yeah.
I was getting a lot of flack from people that weren't
Yeah.
able to view my stream. I wasn't trying to stream at 1080. I think I still am. Honestly, I don't know how to fix
I'm
it.
at
I thought I
720
fixed
as
it, but
well.
it's not
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
But it feels horrible when you see half the chat saying I can't even see the stream.
Yeah.
You know, like what is the point of that?
It's
So that's
buffering.
why I decided. Yeah, exactly. So I decided to scrap the high quality for like content, if that
Yeah.
makes any sense. I prefer to be the best me on a shittier quality than me in 1080p but nobody can see me.
Yeah. It's so
That's
important though. Like unless you're like a Twitch partner, you're never guaranteed that you're gonna have the quality turned down on the cog wheel. It happens for some people. Doesn't happen for others. And if you're streaming at 1080,
yeah, there is no guarantee
yeah,
at all. Completely RNG.
yeah, and if you're streaming at like 1080p on 6,000 bit rate, and somebody trying to watch you in like a countryside on a phone or something like that, and they have limited signal, they're not gonna be able to watch it. What you're actually doing is that the higher that you set the standard, the better the connection they need and the better the device they need. So some phones can barely even catch 4G. So for example,
Yeah.
you've just completely negated all of them potential people that want to come watch you just there. It's important to have a mix. I've got 3K
Exactly.
bit rate. I stream on 60 FPS, 3K bit rate, 720p. You can see on the stream the quality's fine, and people can watch from any device, any location, on any connection.
You honestly have optimal. You have exactly what you should have, guys. Whatever. What was it again? Say it again. Take his advice, guys. This is exact settings that you should use.
Yeah. So
What-
720p. I mean, you can use 1080 if you want, but again, it's more stress on you and the people that are watching. But I would say 720, 60 FPS, and a max of about 3K bit rate. Never had any issues with it, and people can tune in from wherever, whenever, on whatever with any connection and not have an issue in terms of buffering. The higher you set it, the harder it is to watch.
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't know
What
that.
Stallion said there is perfect. That is exactly what you want. Like I said, I think mine's like 2400, but that is exactly what you want. You don't want any more than that because it's going to be stressful. A lot of people won't be able to pick it up at all.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the face cam, I saw somebody say, "What do you feel? Okay, how do you feel about the importance of a face cam?" It's not available for everybody. I know that it's not for everybody. It definitely could be a game changer. Damn, I love you, babe. It could be a game changer for a lot of people. A lot of people might be able to do things with their facial expressions or whatever and really show how much they care about being there. I can see the face cam being super important for a lot of people. However, I don't think that it's necessary. There are quite a few streamers that I watch. My homie Lit, the real Lit House, he has never ever used a cam. And I enjoy his streams. He plays Fortnite. He's actually one of the few Fortnite streamers I really enjoy. And he doesn't have a cam at all. It's just as long as you're able to have like a personality that shows through the game, you should be fine.
Yeah.
And always talking is huge. If you guys are playing Fortnite or you guys are playing a game and you're just watching the game and you don't give a fuck about the chat and you're not talking at all out loud, then you're gonna have a hard time streaming. Period.
Yeah.
That's just you have to adapt. You have to learn. You have to figure out what's wrong. You have to figure out what's wrong and then fix it.
It's not for
so I
everybody,
think
is it, Momo? Honestly, streaming isn't for everyone.
Streaming isn't for everybody, but at the same time, if you put in the hard work and
Yeah.
you show that you actually care, it could be for you.
Yeah,
As long as you put in the work and you put in the time and you meet the people that you want, that you
Those little
need to
ponies
meet.
need feeding.
Like Stallion is a huge
Feed the
person
ponies.
that you need to meet. You need to become friends with. Because Stallion, guys, I'm
Oh,
telling
man, I
you,
love
he's a
you.
fucking, he's a legend. He is. I've 6.5 months, man. I can't believe the progress that you've made the community. It's phenomenal.
Same back at you though, bro. You know, between us, I feel like we've united a lot of people and brought people together and stuff. So I feel like we've, I think it's important in regards to what both of our legacies have left. Can I just ask, Momo, just in regards to time here, do you have a time that you need to be done by, or are you good in terms of time, or?
Oh, now I'm fine.
Okay, cool. I didn't want to make sure I wasn't holding you back from anything, so that's perfect.
No, not at all.
Sinde wrote, I started without face cam streaming Amnesia and was some wild commentary that only would work as a cinematic perspective rather than watching my face. It's like a voiceover.
It's like a voiceover. See, I mean,
if it works for you,
that's,
then
Yeah, it's Sin, honestly. And the thing is, guys, Sin has a beautiful voice as well, so that helps too. If you guys could do some funny accents if you don't have a camera, go for it. If you guys can make a character without a camera, I think that's something you could do. Yeah, I mean, you can make it work. If you don't have a camera, you can figure it out. I'm sure you can. It's you just gotta really show your personality through it, for sure. Look at it. No.
Denizen makes a very good point. 3K bitrate works better when you use the encoder. So that's if you've got a decent CPU and you can run off the 264, then they do generally work well together. But Myrmidon put, I get messages from viewers telling me it's unable to watch on phone with mobile internet, so I turn to 720p, but don't have an option to let them turn down to 400 to 300. It's at random. How did Twitch even choose? It's
completely random. They basically it's whatever is available, whatever Twitch has available for resources at the time.
Right. Okay.
It doesn't matter how many viewers you have at all. I know some people are like, oh, but as soon as we hit over 60 viewers, this happened. No, it's just because it just happened to be that way. It's completely RNG. There is no guarantee for it, unfortunately. Dre, homie, I love you.
I fucking love Dre.
There is no guarantee whatsoever for it. It's just it's just a roll of the dice.
Yeah.
You're either getting it or you don't. And if you don't get it, it sucks. So I personally would stay around 2,500 to 3,000, like we said, and for the most part, it works for a lot of people. However, I mean, there are still times that you're not able to load it, but that's the thing though. On mobile, on the Twitch app itself isn't great either. It's not. It's very flawed. They need to fix it. They really got to fix it. They're not going to. But that's another thing. I don't want to talk about that. They don't care about the app.
I think we had another question. I can't see where it was. I think I've lost it. Maximum 3 mil bitrate. I have 1080p stream open. It makes it tough for me to let many other streamers because that one streamer uses so much bandwidth it pauses others. It depends on internet connection as well, guys. That's another thing a lot of people forget about. Your upload speed makes a difference. You know, if you're trying to stream at 1080 and you're on anything less than probably 10 upload speed, it's going to jitter. It's going to be like a script. It's going to be like a slideshow. So you need to look at what your upload speed is versus what you're trying to stream at, plus the game that's going to put stress on it as well. So many different factors.
Absolutely.
So make sure that when you're streaming a game and you're streaming at a certain thing, have a look at your internet provider. You know, run it through a wired connection if you can, because that's when you'll get the most stable number for that. And and then just try and go from there, and then see. And it's all about, you know, messing around with things, right? You know, when I first started, and I'm sure Momo will be the same. I got my first ever raid of 12 people from Violent Nerve. I'll never forget. And I was playing Fallout, and my computer died because my settings were all wrong. And man, I had like 15 people in my chat. I was like, oh my god, I feel like a massive streamer, and I was trying to shoot at something, and I was going like this, and no one could see anything, and everything just blew up. My stream died.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Yeah.
No, that is why it's super important that you have the right settings. If you don't have the right settings and something like that, everything's gonna crash. I can't even count on my fingers how many times my streams crash from shit like that.
Mine did today.
What's up? Deadpool streams. Can you touch on how people should not watch viewer counts?
Who are you calling donkey?
Okay. Wait, hold on. Sally Hot's in the chat, please.
Holy shit! Double Agent Smith with 6 months. That's
6
a golden
months.
stallion in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get some random applause for Double Agent Smith, please?
Dude, half the chat is Switch Prime! What's up, Double Agent Smith, guys and girls? If you don't know Double Agent Smith, get to know Double Agent Smith. He is a fucking legend around here.
Donkey?
You're a
Yeah, right there he is. I love you, buddy. Anyway, so what were we saying? I got distracted. Oh, viewer count, guys. Viewer count. If you're looking for a certain viewer count, if you're especially like if you guys are about to be partnered, that's another thing. If you guys are about to be partner, don't look at it. Don't don't look at it, because when it dips below 75, you're gonna be depressed. You're gonna be like, this sucks.
Oh, I've been
I'm
through
ready.
that,
I'm
man.
ready to end the stream. I don't
Yeah.
want to be here anymore.
Oh god, yeah.
And it's not because you don't appreciate the people that you're with, that you love. It's just the fact that you have a goal and you're not reaching it. So in your head, you're not feeling like yourself. You should be the same way whether you have one person there or you have 1,000 people there.
Yeah.
Oh, friend!
Okay, you should always be yourself no matter what. You should not be discouraged when there's less. So, I took off the viewer count.
Yeah.
It worked for me. I've been feeling, guys, my streams have been better than ever. The last several streams have been so fucking great for me. And then afterward, I look at the stats and, hey, whatever they are, and that's that. And I don't mind, because I had a great time during the stream. Charity streams were huge for me. They were a lot of fun, and it felt great. So there was that too. And there are other victories besides the viewer count, besides the viewer number. And I think the sooner you guys realize to just stop looking at that and just focus on who you are as a person, and you project yourself out there, I think that is the most important thing.
God,
the
yeah.
number does not matter.
It's so daunting though, right? So moving on from
really-
that, Momo, in regards to that as well. Say if you're an affiliate and then you look at this, you just hit affiliate, you're on top of the world, right? And you see this partner achievement, you think, oh, 75. I'm going to go for this.
That's doable. That's doable, guys.
How big the gap
You're not
is.
gonna get partnered tomorrow. You're not. I'm sorry. I want to tell you guys, because I thought the same fucking thing. I got the
Me
email
too.
and I was
Me
so
too.
excited. I signed up for the affiliate. And I put in all my information. Done. I saw the path to partner achievement,
Yeah.
and it says you got to do this many days, this many hours. I'm like, wow, I have that done. Now let me just get 75 average, guys.
It doesn't mean nothing.
No, it's not happening overnight.
Nope.
It's not happening next month. It's not happening in 2 months. Guys, it is going to take a
So
long
much time.
time, and you have to make friends.
Yeah.
Okay? If you're going to be a dickhead and say, guys, we're about to get 75 average, follow me and suck my ass, no one's going to do that. No one cares about you. You got to be friendly. You got to show people that you have a dream,
Suck my ass.
and usually it's the same mutual dream, but you can't be rude to people. You have to be friendly, and you have to make friends along the way, and you can't do numbers, guys. Numbers are nothing. Numbers are useless. Numbers are useless. You need to make friends.
Yeah.
You can have 300,000 channel views in a night and you have no friends. Like that's just how it works. You need to actually make fucking friends.
Yeah, and video games,
You
exactly
can
what
buy
you're
it.
saying. Like, take it from two people that have put our applications in several times, and we've had the rejection. It's about your mentality and how you come back from it. It's the 75 average. I'll be honest with you guys, doesn't mean anything. Momo's got a massive social media gathering. I run my own community. I have a social media gathering as well. We both do this full time. You think that would be in prime position right now to get it? No, it's as simple as that. They're looking for over and above.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I mean, I'm not even I hit over 100 average. I'm being completely honest. I'm not applying again. If they come to me
Oh
first,
my
they come
fuck! Sorry, Momo.
Cuddles.
Oh my god, Cuddles.
Cuddles, I love you, twin. I love you, guys.
To all ungrateful bitches, that is not a lot.
That is not a lot. That is not. No, I'm kidding, guys. Seriously, I fucking love you, Cuddles. Thank you so much for the raid. You're amazing. Thank you for thinking of us.
Can we
How
get
are you,
shout
darling? How was your stream? Get some shout outs, please. Get some Stally hearts in the
Let's
chat.
get some love for Cuddles,
Get
please.
some cuddles in the chat as well.
Holy, that's a lot of people that just coming from a raid right here. Guys, if you are new here, please type ! raid, refresh the stream. Cuddles, thank you so much. To anyone who doesn't know who this beautiful man is, right beside me, this is Momoswift. We're talking about all things streaming experiences. Get your questions in. Cuddles, you're a babe. Big up the twin fam, and thank you so much for the raid, you absolute babe. All right.
Absolute babe.
So what were we talking about, Momo? We're talking about partnership and the realities of, putting that application in versus, what you're going to get out of it.
Absolutely. Guys, okay, someone was just mentioning that the chat activity is another factor in it. Guys, I think that's true too. If you guys have the 100 viewers, and you don't have a chat as crazy as Stallions, you're not gonna get it. I'm serious. If you guys have the 100 viewers and you have literally just one person talking every once in a while and everybody else is lurking or whatever, the lurking is amazing and we appreciate the hell out of the lurkers because it helps with so many other factors.
Who are you calling donkey?
However, I don't know if it works for partner anymore. I don't know if that works where if it's just strictly if you have a chat of 100 people and 99 lurkers and one chatter. I don't think that is going to help you anymore.
Because they look at everything, right? Just before we go on to that, Circus just used Twitch Prime sub. Can we get, again, some more Stally Hearts in the chat, please, for Circus? NG3.
Stally Hearts in the chat, please, for Circus.
Thank you so much.
Circus, you can use your Twitch Prime everywhere, anywhere in the galaxy, and you decided to choose Stallion Stream. That is an absolute honor. Circus, thank you so much for choosing Stally Stream.
We love you.
You're amazing.
Thank you so
much.
much.
We love you here.
Thank
we love
you
you
so much. So yeah, we were speaking about obviously partnership, and you know, as much as we love the lurkers and all that sort of stuff, they do look at that. You know, my latest reply from them was,
"Have you ladies seen
God,
my
hold
donkey?
on.
Who are you
What is
calling
going on?
donkey?
Hold on, man. They're trying to break me again.
Donkey?
This has been happening
You're
far too recently.
Baby.
Oh,
It's fine.
Pound Cake.
Things happen.
Breaking me up right here, Jesus. Thank you so much, Gorilla Pound Cake. You guys are the best. I'll get you all a spin at the end of the stream. So their latest reply to me was,
Have you ladies seen my donkey?
Who are you
Momo,
calling donkey?
I didn't do anything.
Donkey?
what are you guys doing?
Stallion,
Saint
baby.
Diddy's gifting 5, Momo's gift. Oh my
Have you
God,
ladies
please.
seen my
Hug!
donkey?
Guys,
Who are you
I love
calling
you all a lot.
donkey?
I really do, guys. Stallion, I'm telling you,
Donkey?
motivating
You're
is
a-
going way early on.
Stallion,
Look at this
baby.
shit. Look
What
at
is
this guy.
going on?
Have you
This
ladies
isn't supposed to be
seen my
about me,
donkey?
bro.
Who
This
you
is about
calling
you.
It is about you. It is
Oh.
about you, guys.
You're a...
Guys,
Stallion,
Stally Hearts
baby.
in the chat, please. Thank you, Case Protocol.
Oh my
Have
fuck.
you ladies seen my
Guys, Stally
donkey?
Who are you
deserves
calling
every
donkey?
single thing that comes his way. He is a legend
Donkey?
among
You're
men,
a...
Stallion,
among
baby.
streamers. He's just a legend. If you guys don't,
Have you
if you guys don't
ladies
already
seen
follow
my
him
donkey?
somehow, and
Who
you
are
guys
you
are here right now,
calling
follow him.
Donkey?
Look at
You're
him.
a...
Momo, I can't.
He's just so.
Momo, I
he's just so
can't.
beautiful.
What is
Have
going
you
on,
ladies
bro?
seen my donkey?
Who are you calling
What is going on in the chat, dude? I can't cope.
Donkey? You're a...
Good.
Stallion, baby.
I'm actually.
What
I'm
the
actually
fuck is
very-
going
I'm
on?
like- I'm
I can't
crazy.
keep up
I'm
with this,
Have
bro.
you
crazy.
ladies
What is
seen my
happening?
donkey?
Who are you calling donkey?
Smash that fucking goal, yo. Let's
Oh my
You're a-
God.
Stallion, baby.
What are you guys doing?
Have you ladies seen my donkey?
Who are you calling donkey?
Fuck you, Twitch any partner, guys. We don't gotta rush
Donkey,
partner. We don't
you're
gotta
a-
rush it. Just let him get it organically by
Have
you guys
you
just
ladies
being.
seen my
you.
donkey?
Who are you calling
You guys are
donkey?
doing it. You guys are doing it right now.
Bro, how is
You're
Shrek
a-
still talking?
Stallion, baby.
What have you guys
Have
done?
you ladies seen my donkey?
I'm getting a
Who
bit
you
teary-eyed,
calling
I'm not gonna
donkey?
lie. Holy.
Donkey?
Right, where are we even
You're
at?
a-
Okay,
Stallion, baby.
I don't even know where to begin right here.
Have you ladies seen my
I'm gonna have to
donkey?
turn
Who you
this
calling
noise down
donkey?
because I can't. Right, so thank
Donkey?
you,
You're a...
Momo,
Stallion, baby.
Diddy, Caged,
Have you
Mouthy,
ladies seen my
anyone
donkey?
who's
you
dropped a
calling
subscription in the
donkey?
last 10 minutes. I don't even know what's going on. Yazzleberry, welcome.
You're a...
Organic, gluten-free, non-GMO partner, guys. That's what
Have
we
you
are. That's what
ladies
me and
seen my
Stallion are.
donkey?
We're
Who are you
organic.
calling donkey?
I'm kidding. One day.
Donkey? You're a...
Yo, Kingo Craigo, congratulations on getting gifted a sub by Cuddles. That's
Have you
amazing.
ladies seen
Kingo
my
Craigo, I
donkey?
see
Who
him
you
everywhere
calling
on the old
donkey?
Twitter.
Bro, it's still going off, man. I can't.
Donkey? You're a...
Stallion, baby.
Dolly! Hi, babe!
Dally's here as well.
Have you
Oh my
ladies
God.
seen my donkey?
Who are you calling
God.
donkey?
Right, let's just wait. Well, let's wait till this is done,
Donkey,
Momo. Bear with me a
you're
second.
a-
I need
Stallion,
to go
baby.
toilet, mate. Hold on. This is just crazy.
Have you ladies
Momo,
seen
Momo,
my
entertain
donkey?
us.
Who are you calling donkey?
Guys, I'm Momoswift. Hi. Nice to
Donkey,
have you here.
you're a-
Welcome to my podcast.
Stallion, baby.
Momo's Bay. I'm just the guy. I'm just a boy.
Those little ponies
Thank
need
you all for being
feeding.
here. Those of you who don't know who I
Feed the
am, let me
pony.
introduce myself real quick while Stallion's gone. I am Momoswift. I am a variety streamer. I'm a community streamer. I am a boy. I love being
Have
here.
you ladies seen my
This
donkey?
is my
Who are you
favorite thing to
calling
do.
donkey?
I've been streaming for 7 months now. I
Donkey,
quit my job
you're a-
5 months ago to do this full time.
Stallion, baby.
I met Sally 6.5 months
Have
ago.
you ladies
He
seen
is
my
my rock.
donkey?
Who are you
He
calling
is
donkey?
such an amazing community leader.
Donkey?
If
You're
you
a-
guys
Stallion,
look
baby.
at Yazzle and oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, fantastic human being, and you guys should be honored to know him, as he's honored to know all of you. I think that's all I could really say about it. But
Is it safe to come back?
I
Is it safe?
I think so. I think
Okay.
Stallion.
Wow. Can I just say, everybody who was part of whatever the hell just happened in the last 10 minutes.
You got another one, homie.
Did I? What? Chaotix gifted another sub to Yazbear as well. Guys, thank you so much. I owe so many people so many spins right now. I don't even know where to start. We'll worry about that at the end of the stream.
We smashed that goal, by the way.
Jesus. Let's try and get back
Have
to...
you
Oh
seen
my
my
god,
donkey?
Cage
Who are you
Protocol.
calling
Somebody
donkey?
time this man out, please. He's going to kill me, bro. I swear.
You're a...
A
Cage,
stallion,
thank
baby.
you so much. Double Agent, thank you so much. Please,
Have you
guys.
seen my donkey?
Who are you
Stop.
calling donkey?
Stop. We're trying to do an interview right here. What is going on?
Stallion, baby.
I fucking love you guys so much. Seriously, thank you.
Have you
Moderators, if we
seen
can
my
just keep up to
donkey?
date
Who are
with
you
this,
calling
please. Of
donkey?
all these points. This is
Guys,
just crazy.
any more questions for
You're a-
Stally?
A stallion, baby.
God. Well, that was crazy. Okay, let's try and get back to this interview.
Actually, I have a question. Honestly, I have a
Those little
question.
ponies
Yeah,
need
yeah.
feeding.
I put this up as a
Feed the
poll,
pony.
and I got mixed reactions for it. Actually, let me see if I can pull up the poll just so I have
I
it.
don't even know what's going on. I'm sorry, mods, to put you through that.
I put up a poll, and I was curious about full-time streamers, what their thoughts were on it. What about donations, guys? What about a donation goal? So now I'm full-time. All right, let me talk about this real quick. I'm full-time. I work, I'd say, about 20 hours a day when it comes to being in other people's streams, meeting them, getting people to know each other on Twitter, everything like that. And I'm always doing that. I do have bills, okay, and streaming has been very good to me. Do I put a goal up there for a monthly goal and say full-time streaming?
Yeah.
I've seen people that do it, and I think it's great.
I'll do it.
I've seen people that do it, and I don't really like it. I've seen people. I guess maybe it depends on the person. I don't know how we should
See, the way that I do it, man, I don't let it like dictate me or anything. But you can see it like the bottom of mine. I've got monthly donos, so I'm not particularly going for a goal. But what I do
Those
is
little
that people
ponies
that are
need feeding.
generous enough to give me any sort of
Feed the
donation,
pony.
that will show them how much of an impact they've made to me. As well as that,
Okay, awesome.
As much as I don't let numbers drive me or anything like that, I like to try and be what's the word for it? Like aspirational. So like to have like a sub goal, something to aim for. If you don't hit it, you don't hit it. That's it. You don't change yourself around it. It's just there so people know, oh, he has a goal. This is what he wants to push for. You know, if you're in your stream every 5 seconds and you're like, I need subs, that's where it kind of, you know, goes over the
Okay,
line.
Those little
I
ponies
think,
need
you know,
feeding.
especially
Feed the
for
pony.
yourself, if you're end of the day, you know, you're a full-time streamer, you're looking to survive on it as well, right? You've got to give yourself some sort of justice as well, moment. I know you're here to make friends. I know you're here to try and be, you know, the most amazing person you can be, which you are, but you know, it's got to be there financially as well for you. It's got to help
Tom's
you, right?
TV, homie.
Is Tom's in here as well?
I think the way you do it is probably the way.
It's just very
you do it.
subtle, very subtle
Yeah.
to let people
Honestly,
know.
I didn't even realize that's like, yeah, I like it. I like the way it is.
Yeah.
I like it a lot, actually. It's very clean.
Yeah.
Very clean. Tom's homie, what's going on?
God, Tom, you just missed I don't know how long you've been here, but it's been
Newborn
it's
hero.
crazy.
It's only put my foot behind my head. I'm afraid to do it.
Oh yeah, do it. I've seen this. Please do it.
I hurt my back really bad recently doing it, so I stopped.
If you do
I
that,
spent
I'll
about-
put my fist in my mouth.
Okay, fine. There
Come
we
on,
go,
let's do
guys.
this.
Foot behind the head. and
Somebody
fist
clip
in the
this.
mouth. What advice would you give to someone trying to grow their audience on Twitter? Follow up. How do you feel about subscriber goals, dono goals on screen? I think sub goals are okay. I personally don't use them.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to do sub goal, I might do a daily sub goal of like 3. I think that would be great, just so I have it. I used to do it. I enjoyed it. Actually, that's when I'm not gonna lie, guys. I used to have 789 subs. I used to have the goal up for daily, and people would smash it every single day, and that was that. But I felt like people were doing it because and I didn't like just gaining subs that way. For some reason it didn't really feel right, so I stopped the goal. I have nothing against it. I have nothing against it at all. But I personally, I don't see myself using them.
Again, I think it's how you portray it, isn't it? And what
Exactly,
you do with
exactly. And if you guys are constantly saying, "Oh my God, we're almost at our goal,"
Yeah.
blah, 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 I mean, that's like every 5 minutes. Like that's a little much. I mean, if you want to mention it, like maybe once every couple hours, like this is wow, you guys are awesome. This is where we're at. That's cool. But if you to constantly do it, it's just a little,
Yeah.
Annoying. All right, we're gonna do the trick with the leg. Ugh.
Oh yes, let's do it. Right, I'm gonna put my fist in my mouth. You ready to see this? 2 talented Olympic prodigies right here. We're gonna go the leg
I
over the
love you,
head
Toms. I'll see you in a minute,
and a
homie.
fist
Here
in the
we go.
mouth. Don't kill yourself, Momo, right? Let's get this. You ready for this, chat? Here comes the duo. Catch us in the next Olympics. I'm sorry, Momo, but you're just weird, bro. How the hell can you do that? I actually know somebody who can lick their elbow.
Yeah, I don't want to do it. But I had been able to, actually, I don't know if I could do it anymore with my spine. I used to be able to do it.
Really? Isn't it
Yeah,
like 1% of people can do it or something crazy?
I'm double jointed on the right side of my body. So I mean, it's clip. Oh gosh, we got leg behind the head and fist in mouth. This is amazing.
I had to.
Guys, listen. I used to be able to do that literally for 500 bits. I would do that, and then I had to make it 5 subs, and then I had to make it never because my spine is just broken. I used to be guys. I used to be 285 pounds. Those of you who don't know my story, I used to be 285 pounds 2 years ago. I have pictures. Even like the beginning of this year, I was a lot heavier than I actually put a picture up the other day on Twitter. Used to be 285 pounds. Now I'm 165.
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
120 pounds. It was just, man, it was dedication.
That's
it was just
insane.
Eating healthier, eating less of just crap.
Yeah.
And it was the gym, guys. I did 90 minutes a day, 5 days a week.
Yeah, makes a big difference. Big
Hell
difference. Deadpool's asking me how I feel right now. Mixed emotions. You know, my fist has just come out of my mouth, and you guys almost made me cry. So yeah. And Cage wrote, "What would it do to break me?" Cage, I don't think you need me to answer that. You guys have done it many a times.
Yeah,
it's not about breaking me. It's about learning about this beautiful human being tonight, guys. So you guys are all crazy. You guys are all crazy. And there's loads of clips in here, man. You're gonna see this all around Twitter.
Mel, that's amazing, Mel. And Double Agent Smith, I'm proud of you, buddy. You used to be 285 and you still are. I'm so fucking proud. I love you, homie.
Double Agent, you're the fucking...
Oh, friend!
He's the guy, man.
He's the goat.
That is the
He's
goat.
the goat.
That is the absolute goat. So, guys, if any of you guys have any more questions in the chat, please let us know. Keep them coming in. XB4LX Doughboy, thank you so much for that follow. That's appreciated. And welcome to
You won, Hero. Is that Droopy Drawers? Yeah, it is. Oh, my God.
I'll be down some tears. Crying is okay. I need to start my stretch in my mouth to be on par with you.
You want to gain your confidence back, Gorilla? I mean,
be
honestly,
comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah, I mean,
Simple
if you're comfortable with who you are, you learn to love who. See, good. Just love who you are, man. That's
Exactly.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like, I love myself. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I mean, it might sound conceited, but I finally figured out how to love myself,
Yeah.
and hell, that's why I'm able to come out and be so confident on camera. Well, it's be as confident as I am on camera. I know I'm not nearly as confident as I should be, as I could be. Sorry.
It's so important, though, isn't it? Like, to be confident in what you're doing.
Absolutely, and
Like,
if you don't
reflection.
believe in yourself, then who's gonna believe in you? You know, it's hard.
100%.
It's hard to believe. It's hard to
Have
believe
you
in somebody who
ladies
doesn't
seen
have
my
any
donkey?
sort
Who are
of
you
confidence
calling
in themselves.
donkey?
Plur DD, thank you for the
Donkey?
200 biddies and
You're
welcome
a
to the stream. What's up, guys? Mary Ho Ho, thank you so much for the biddies. Double Agent Smith coming in with a gifted sub for Sin Day as well, guys. Thank you so much for all the love. Momo, I wanted to ask on your gym, just to go on your gym stuff, what gave you the motivation to kind of go from, you know, the weight you were to the weight you are now?
I saw myself in the mirror, and I didn't really enjoy the way I looked first off, but then I was thinking to myself, I can't imagine what I look like in 10 years, or if I'd even be alive in 10 years, based on how big I was. Because I mean, I'm not a tall person. I'm a very short person. I'm 5'7", and 285 pounds. I was big, wide, you know, and I wasn't sure how I was gonna up. Is my heart gonna fail? Like, what is gonna happen? So I decided to take the initiative. The first 2 weeks, guys, hard.
Yeah.
It's very hard, guys. The gym when you first start is super fucking. You think you're gonna keep going, and then you're like, this is boring. I don't want to do it anymore. You have to continue. You have to continue. If you don't continue, then you're not gonna see the change. You know, it's one of those things where it's very tough once you start going, and then it snowballs. You literally won't want to miss the gym after that.
Yeah.
What was my actual routine? I don't know names, honestly, guys. I'm not like some meathead. I don't really know names of
Momo
workouts.
the PT.
I see machines. I see free weights, and I do whatever I could on each day. I did cardio every single day. Cardio was huge. Lifting, I didn't really do much of. It was mainly cardio. If it were easy, everyone would do the gym life. Yeah, you're right. You're right,
Yeah, very
Guns.
true.
Absolutely.
Very true.
It was running. Running and the bike was huge for me. The elliptical was huge. I love it. In short terms, give 5 steps. Small streamers grow hardcore. That guys, I've given you about 3 tips. I think friending people is huge. I think friending is a major thing. You guys could click on someone's name. Don't follow them, but give them a friend request. I mean, you could follow them too, but give them a friend request. And when they're watching somebody else, go to that person's stream, talk it up. I think that is an absolutely huge thing to do, because you get to talk to that person more. You get to talk to the streamer. You get to talk to anybody in their chat. You get to know who they are, and if they like you, they might check out your content sometime.
Yeah.
And they don't have to either. You're just making friends regardless. I think that is something that we lose sight of. That we think that people owe us something if we're their friend. You don't owe me shit. I'm your
Amen.
friend because I want to be your friend. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't give a fuck if you ever look at my stream. Period.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to be your friend. I'm reaching out to you, and that's that. And there's nothing I want out of it.
Yeah.
And Astra, I'll see you later. Take care.
Exactly, Momo. Like, for example, I think the reason why there might be some negative opinions around lurking and stuff is some people get accused of doing it purely because they want to try and get something out of it. You know, do you feel like there is that mentality out there that some people do that?
I've definitely noticed people getting that reaction, even out of me. People have had that reaction out of me, which I guess if you really want to get down to it, it looks like I'm trying to promote myself, but I'm not. I'm there because I genuinely am interested in helping you. I think that it's good to have a little extra boost, the one extra lurk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can only do so many tabs at a time.
Yeah.
And that's the only effort I can put in. I mean, I follow 5,000 people on fucking Twitter. I follow 2,000 people on Twitch, and the people that I'm hosting and lurking, I'm not even following most of the time. Honestly, I'm usually helping people that I just added as friends, and I want to see them. I want to get more their way too, and I want them to grow, and that's what I do. I don't pick favorites or anything like that. I'm friends with the people I'm friends with. I host the people I host. I lurk who I lurk, and there's nothing I want out of it. I don't want anything special out of it.
So what's your opinion on lurking for lurking? Same as follow for follow kind of thing, right?
Lurk for lurk. I don't like when people come to my stream when I'm live saying. I think that is a big slap in the face. I think that's more of a, hey chat guys, not hey streamer. It's more of, hey chat guys, I'm live.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I think that's a little messed up. I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine. I have it in my rules saying not to do it. So you do it in my chat once, I warn you. You do it a second time, I say, hey, guy, you're timed out. Do it a third time, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
And that's like the only thing I take a stance on. Lurk for lurk, asking me for raids, asking me for hosts. I can't fucking stand it, guys. I raid people because I want to see them cry. I raid people because I want to see them cry.
Amen.
You don't tell me I'm live, come raid me. Who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you telling me to do this? Like, I don't know. No.
Yeah.
Can I have a hug? King Killer, you can have all. King Killer, you're going to be at TwitchCon, right? This year, you son of a bitch. I know we didn't see each other this last one. You better be.
I'm glad that you guys aren't going to be at the EU TwitchCon.
Why? Why can't we have both?
I know. Why can't they just put one in the middle of the sea and then we just all go?
Exactly. Just have
party on a small island. What do you guys think?
TwitchCon Island year round.
Double Agent Smith spitting lyrics on a mic. I think that'd be pretty lit. What do you guys think about that? I'm pretty. Twitch cruise, yes, like a giant streaming party boat.
Asking for help. Okay, Deadly Forms. How do you feel about someone coming to your stream asking for help? Example, they're live. Doing marbles, coming and ask for help getting racers. But okay, so now marbles racing, the best thing that we can do, and I've tried to handle this as well as I could, and I've had trouble putting it the right ways. When people come in and they're like, we only have 1 or 2 racers, we need more racers. I say it a couple times. I'll help them out. I help them out like 2 or 3 times. I'll say it out loud, And if they're not getting any more racers, like we have to move on. Like I'm sorry guys, like it sucks that my people don't have an extra tab for you or they don't want to race.
Explain that again,
stream.
sorry, man. I've never had this before. You've had other people streaming marbles coming to your marbles chat
Yeah,
asking for races.
I've had like I've actually had racers say I'm also live right now and we need like another 2 racers for a qualified race.
Wow, I never heard
And
that.
yeah, it's happened. And I mean honestly, I don't mind it. Like if you're trying to race, and that's what you want to do, then sure. Okay, that's fine. It sounds like self-promo. Okay. See, that's the thing. It sounds like viewer poaching. It is borderline. I understand where you guys are coming from. Some of them I have noticed like they've been there a lot, and that's why I give them benefit of the doubt. Deadly forms, that's a good rule. Have them whisper you. I think that's great. And in your chat, sounds like get your chat in my chat. Maybe that's my thing, guys. Maybe I'm too polite. Maybe I am too polite. Maybe I need to be a little bit more cutthroat. But I can't help it. When I see somebody that needs help, I try to help them.
Yeah.
But if after a while, like after like 5-10 minutes, and they're not able to get their people, then that's it. I have to move on. I can't help them anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't. As male streamers, how do you protect your female viewers, mods, etc., from harassment from others? Well, the thing is, when people are harassed, I ask them. I put out tweets once in a while saying that I found out about this and that this needs to change. That you guys are men. You guys are grown ass men. You need to fucking grow up.
Yeah.
And I put it out there. And I actually have some of the people that are offenders commenting on my shit saying I'd beat their ass if I found them. Dude, you're an offender. You literally approached one of my viewers and you said this to them, and that's a problem. And that's when I confront them and I say, you have to chill. You have to grow up. You have to know your age. You have to realize that these are human beings that you're talking to. How can you really stop it? You can't. You can't stop it, and it sucks. You wish that you can, but unfortunately, the mentality of a lot of men.
Those little
is
ponies need
gross.
feeding.
I hate to lump them
Are
together.
we
but
referring to this in a chat or on Twitter? Are we referring this to
Referring
in
to
your
this-
stream or on Twitter in general? How we
Sounds
how are we talking
like
about this?
Twitch, Twitter, DMs, any sort of harassment streamers. I've definitely noticed it in my chat. As soon as a female talks, there's a couple male that right away at them, like and they're a little flirty and stuff, and it gets to a point where you gotta chill. You have to realize that you're crossing some lines once in a while, and
Yeah.
and as in chat, but something go beyond it. Yeah,
I think
if they
also
DM
depends.
you,
I think it also depends on the stream as well. Because like in my channel, for example, like people can joke around and they can flirt and mess around and stuff.
yeah, like
but
exclamation nut, and that's fine. Like
if somebody
that's
makes
cool.
a derogatory comment at someone because they're a female or they're a male, that's when you're like, right, stop.
Yeah.
You don't need to be saying. You don't need to be going over the line and saying things like that.
See, in my head, my disrespect goes from like the sexual line, but at the same time, there's also disrespect to the fact that you're a woman, you should be in the kitchen, whatever bullshit stigma there is that along that line, like that is also disgusting. And I have noticed that people would say that to our our female friends out here. During a very interesting time, I definitely get harassed for being a female. And it's not fair. It's not cool. Most of the time, they're either grown ass adults that have nothing better to do, or they're children that just don't realize that there's more to life than just being a fucking immature child. It's hard to explain, and it's definitely something that we need to address. But it's something that I wish I was more versed in. I'm not a female. I've not been. I mean, I honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I've been very awkwardly approached by females before, and harassed and stuff like that. But that I either block them or I don't engage anymore. And sometimes. And sometimes it's just like it definitely gets to the point where you feel like you're being attacked, and there is no other option besides to block them.
It's a
If they
tough one, isn't
continue
it?
to harass you, if they continue to harass you after blocking them, that's when you get authorities involved,
Yeah.
or you get Twitch involved or Twitter, and you say this is their IP or whatever. You get them banned that way.
Yeah.
Abuse is abuse.
It's a real tough one, isn't it? Like in terms of you hear a lot of female streamers get like a lot of, like for example, if a female plays, it generally seems to be Fortnite seems to be a pretty bad one for it. You know, a female streamer streams Fortnite, and a lot of guys will just go in there and just talk about straight away her appearance and everything, rather than focusing on just like the gameplay and stuff like that.
And,
It's
and again, it's because they're mainly kids, and it's
Yeah.
gross. Those people are either, they should be blocked or they should be looked past. They should not be given any attention whatsoever.
XT, you're
Because
completely
that's
correct
what-
as well. It's abusing to men and women, not just obviously women. But I think generally when the topic comes onto something like this, I think it's generally women that do see it potentially a bit more than what a guy would in regards to like flirting and stuff like that. Whereas us guys just, we get called trash and whatnot, and I get called trash on the daily. Get used to it. You get used to it, But I agree, it works both ways, 100%. It works both ways.
Absolutely, and it sucks being like only focused on your looks. I hate that. I honestly, I think it's disgusting, and I don't like it when people talk like that at all. Whether you're male or female, you're being talked to that way. It's just, to me, it's very superficial, and usually it is harassment. So I would definitely take those people, those 14-year-olds that are in your chat saying that, I would ban them. And if they continue coming in, then that's an IP ban.
Muzzy put, you don't think that there's some out there who know exactly what they're doing though? Yeah, definitely. Some people
Oh, of
definitely do.
course.
Some people do it
Of course.
unintentionally and they apologise because they realise they've hurt someone's feelings. Other people do it just because they like to see people. Unfortunately, there's just horrible people out there that like seeing people.
And Gorilla
Not in a good
Pound
way.
Cake, I appreciate you, buddy. Take care. I'll see you soon.
Thank you for coming in, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, there definitely are people that go out and do it intentionally. It's just a shame, really, that that's what it's kind of come to, and that we can't just respect each other.
You also got to realize how fucking sad they are. That they're able to spend time out of their day, go to a female or a male stream and harass them. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
They have nothing else to do, so they come to a streamer who they don't know, or sometimes they actually know you and they're
Yeah.
making a fake account just to fucking trash you. People are gross. I mean, I don't want to. People are gross, but those are people that you just block and move on.
What's the best way to go about networking on Twitter? So Twitter in itself. Momo.
What about Twitter?
The best way to
What-
network on it. Using hashtags, and I mean there isn't really.
Hashtags, guys. I don't use hashtags. I use maybe 3 hashtags the most to post. I try not to use hashtags anymore. I mean, I've seen people post about Twitter algorithm or whatever. I don't know how true it is, but I definitely noticed for myself when I would use the 15 hashtags or whatever, it would look like a sea of blue, and nobody wanted that, so nobody would click on it. So I started doing about 3 hashtags. Usually I have one in the center, just like explain the game or whatever. Like I mentioned the game in the middle of it, and then at the bottom I have my community hashtags and my nemesis, my stream team.
Yeah.
And it's pretty it's just 3 hashtags. Everything else is words explaining what I'm doing at the time, or what my plans are, or how I feel. And honestly, now I'm just making that don't even have hashtags. I've been a lot of times I'm just expressing how I feel. And I think once you start varying it, if you have like 3 hashtags on one post, the next one you have hashtags, I think that the one with no hashtags is going to have just as much impact as the one with hashtags, because I honestly don't know how it works. I swear to God, I don't know how it works. But I've noticed that a lot when I have a post. If I do another one with hashtags right after it, the second one with hashtags doesn't get any sort of notoriety at all. But the one without hashtags after gets a lot more attention. I have no idea if you overdo it with hashtags, if you do too many posts with hashtags, but I definitely recommend shying away from it. I think 2 to 3 is ideal. Any more than that, it's just killing your post.
That's something I've gone about doing recently as well. When somebody follows you, and I'm not talking about auto DM to, actually compose a message together and just drop into the, drop them a follow back and drop them a DM. You know how many new people I've met recently just from jumping in the DM saying, hey, I'm Stallion and Variety streamer from the UK. This is my schedule and this is when I stream. I'd love to know a bit more about you and connect. And the amount of people I've just met through that is mind blowing, guys. Just
Absolutely.
compose a message and do it.
It's because it's a genuine message.
Yeah.
It's not some stupid fucking Autobot that sends something out. Because those guys, if you guys have those messages, by the way, if you guys are listening to me right now and you guys are in here and you have auto messages set up for your Twitters, get rid of them. Because honestly, guys, I get an auto message, you're blocked. I'm sorry. It's what I do now. You send me an auto message. It shows me that you don't give a fuck about what you're doing here, and you're blocked.
Mhm.
And if you reach out to me later on in the future, you say, hey, why am I blocked? That's when I say, well, honestly, I have a DM from you. It was this reason. But if you want to come to me as a person and talk to me as a person and address me, then sure, I can talk to you. Other than that, you're either getting ignored or blocked.
Yeah. We had a question coming in from Guns the Gamer. How do you guys present yourself to companies / people when you go to places like TwitchCon? Momo will be able to say this better because obviously he's been to a TwitchCon.
At TwitchCon, honestly, I didn't have to do anything because we have here.
Everybody knows Momo, that's why.
No, that's not why. But we have these affiliate badges here that have our name on it, and that's basically you can't even see it. Anyway, you see Momoswift. Basically, it has your name on it. It says with affiliate partner or a community member. And you just explain to them, say, actually, honestly, guys, when I was there, I didn't network as good as I should have. I mainly got to see all the people that I already knew. I did get to see like Real Lit House. I was mentioning him earlier. Why it's not partner badge? Because Twitch is fucked. Hey, don't worry about it.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that. But like I was saying, TwitchCon guys is an experience. If you guys are able to make it to California in October, I highly fucking recommend you do. When I was there, I was able to meet everybody that I've already met, and then there was I've met through Twitch, and there's people like the Real Lit House, who I told you earlier streams without a camera. I've never seen what this man looks like ever in my life, and I get hugged by this big tall dude hugs me, and I'm like, whoa, hey man, like what's up? And I backs up and I see the Real Lit House on his name tag, and I'm like, holy fucking shit! I've known you for 6 months. I had no idea what you look like, and now we're actually able to meet in person. So that's the thing about TwitchCon was absolutely huge. But when it comes to meeting, like when it comes to introducing myself to people, honestly, I didn't do it. I wish I had more experience in that department. Free hugs T-shirt. I mean, I give out free hugs
I
regardless.
feel like Cage Protocol would do the same. I've never seen him, and I think he'd rugby tackle me at TwitchCon if you ever see me. I love you, Cage. By the way.
Exactly, and that's what we love.
Yeah.
That. I mean, it was amazing to have that experience. To have someone. I mean, I've had people. I had people tapping on my shoulder saying, "Swift." Like TwitchCon's where it's at, guys.
Yeah.
I'm telling.
Are you going to any other events next year? What have you got planned?
Honestly,
if anything.
We were supposed to go to Disney in March, but that got canceled or delayed. We might go in November now instead. So we're not really worried about that. I might go to PAX East. I think that might be something interesting. I've got to start doing a little bit of looking into it. Hug me or get slapped with a donut.
That's such a snowy T-shirt, right?
Snowy, yes.
We even have our own thing for snowy in here. Exclamation mark donut is a thing in here for snowy. So Momo's talking about PAX East. I'm thinking about going to Insomnia again next year. Maybe EU,
Good.
EU TwitchCon. I'm not sure. So if you guys are going to either of them, message me or Momo. Let's see if we can do some sort of meetup or something like that.
Hell yeah,
awesome.
dude. PAX East would be dope. I would love to. I honestly, would.
Where is it, Momo?
Boston, I believe. Cool.
Is that far away from you or?
It's about it's a journey, but it's okay. It'll be fun.
Because America's a different beast to the UK. You can get pretty much into anywhere in the UK within a 6-hour drive, whereas 6 hours for you guys is like half a state, if that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
For Boston, for me, it's probably like a good 14 hours or so.
Wow. You get from the top to the bottom in the UK and that's crazy. That's honestly crazy.
It's not that bad. I'm very excited for that. If we're going, I mean, I still have to do a lot of planning for that. I'm not really sure what else in terms of streaming that I could really tell you guys about. The rating is huge. Rating hosting at the end is raid referral
so
link.
important.
The refer equals raid. You got to get rid of that if you want to help people grow. What else did we not touch on yet?
So you said about communities. You said about Twitter. You said about goals. You said about
follow for follow and unfollow. If you follow for follow and then like months later you realize that those people don't stream anymore, don't feel bad unfollowing them. Unfollow them. Clear out your list. Your list is going to be huge. Otherwise, I'm sorry. If they haven't streamed in months and they completely stopped the streaming, they stopped Twitter, they stopped all communication, unfollow them. If when they're ready to come back, they'll come to you or they won't. and that's that. Don't feel guilty. I mean, honestly, yesterday I did a clear out of my list, and I felt horrible. There's probably around almost 600 people that I've met that have completely abandoned Twitter and Twitch.
Do you use an
Comple-
app, Momo, to do yours?
Do I use an app?
Because I actually do. I actually use an app to manage my
I
social media.
I have the it's called an unfollow app, and it shows shows people that have recently unfollowed. Actually, matter of fact, I rated somebody with like 70 people the other day, and I just saw today they unfollowed me, which is whatever. I don't care. I don't care at all. It doesn't matter to me. But it happens. It's just whatever. Who actually cares? I don't care.
Yeah.
If you want to unfollow me, there's probably a reason. All they wanted was the raid. Hey, whatever. What app is that? I mean, I can show you the app I have on iPhone. In the U.S. on iPhone, it's called. Why do people? I'm sorry, I'm getting a FaceTime call.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
It-
Unfollow. It's called. Let me find on the App Store.
So while you find that, I'll let you guys know mine. I use an app called Crowdfire. So what it does, I just attach my Twitter to it. It shows me people that don't. It can show me like people that don't follow me back. It shows me people that have recently unfollowed me. It shows me people that are inactive for over a month, 3 months, 6 months. So it keeps up to date. You know, when you start following thousands and thousands of people and thousands of people follow you, you need to keep things up to date. Momo,
I don't know.
I can just see a flashing screen.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you guys could ever see what this looks like, but it's
Yeah.
it's an unfollow app. It's made by Spicy Apps. Is literally
Spicy
the
memes.
maker of it, and it's on the iPhone. It's just white. Okay. It's on the iPhone store, on the iOS app store. The reviews, it has horrible reviews, but honest to God, it worked great. It tells you when people unfollow. Like, I check it about once a month. Come to the light. I check it about once a month, and in that time, I mean, I noticed that so many people have been those people that follow and then unfollow. It's called Unfollow by Spicy Apps.
Yeah.
Um,
And I use Crowdfire if you guys are looking for, like, for example, with the one that I have here, Momo, it even tells me people that haven't been active. It tells people. It
yeah,
shows me
exactly.
who doesn't
That's what
follow
I was
me.
going through.
Yeah.
I went through people that were inactive for 3 months to 6 months, and we cleared out 600 accounts of people that have completely abandoned Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was insane.
Exactly. So it kind of sorts everything. It filters everything out, right? And
I also want to mention, guys, there are 2 sites that I really enjoy a lot when you want to look at like peak viewership for times for when you should really like schedule like your when you want to plan your streams, what times you do best at. I'm gonna actually put them in the chat. Actually, no, I can't. Right? Solygnome, SULLYGNOME, Solygnome.com. Absolutely huge. Look up your name. You can see in the last 7 days, last 30 days, last however many months. You can see all these statistics all on Solygnome. It tells you your peak viewers, your like what times are best, what games are best, what your average is for those certain game categories, all of that. It's all on Solygnome. I think it's huge. Especially, guys, there are a lot of people that come to me and they say they lie to me. I've noticed that too. A lot of people lie to you about their stats, and they say, "This is what I'm doing. I'm about to get here, or whatever. Can you help me? I need one extra raid, one last push. I need one raid, and I'll have the 75 average." And then I look up your stats, and I see that you only have like a 15 average or whatever. You're lying to me. It's not cool. So Solygnome is a really, it helps you gauge where you're at. It helps you figure out. Does he know he's supposed to kiss someone now? What? Say that Twitter is mandatory with Discord being a thing.
I think it's because of the mistletoe above your net, above your picture.
Oh.
give a kiss to the stream, Momo. Come on, show Twitch how much you love us. There you go, chat. There you go. You asked for it. You got it. You got it. Saint Haru coming in with a question. Would you say Twitter is mandatory with Discord being a thing? I think Twitter is even more important than Discord. I think.
Yeah, personally, I'm not good at Discord. So
I prefer Twitter.
I think Twitter is the best. I think you have the most probability of reach.
Yeah.
I don't like Life is Complete good. I don't personally enjoy Discord. I think that it's slow. I think the interaction there isn't as fast as Twitter. I don't know why.
Mhm.
Maybe it's because of the communities I'm in, and maybe I'm not participating right. But if you like Discord, guys, if you're enjoying Discord and you don't like Twitter at all, then stick with it. I mean, what are you
Yeah.
gonna do? What are you gonna do? But for me personally, Twitter is huge. I like Twitter a lot. I enjoy the people that are there. A lot of them have the same viewpoint that I have, but a lot of them don't say it. I noticed a lot of people keep to themselves because they're afraid of a public backlash. Oh, okay, 2 sites. Yes. Okay, Sully Gnome is the one. The other one is Social Blade. Social Blade. The only thing I'm going to say about Social Blade, guys, do not look at the future projections. That shit is completely wrong. Okay? That shit will change day by day depending on how many followers you currently have. Future projections is completely wrong. I looked at that future projections when I first started, and it said by the end of this year, I would have 2,200 followers. That's what it said. And I was thrilled. I thought that was amazing.
Mhm.
Honest to God, I was fucking so pumped about that.
Yeah.
And if you look at my stats now, I don't think I have 2,200 followers. I have a little bit more than that. And the thing is completely, it just skews based on what you have at the moment. So I
Exactly.
don't, you'll hit 8,000. Yeah, see, like Double Agent Smith, good. That's awesome. But you're gonna hit more than that, homie. You're gonna hit more than that.
Yeah. Because Twitch varies day to day, right? So
Exactly.
it's like you
And-
never know
and
what
the
you're
thing
getting.
is, you never know. Like my homie got hit with the fucking Tim the Tap Man raid the other day for 28,000
That's
people,
insane.
and he immediately gained 9,000 channel views.
Wow.
That like that.
Wow.
So like anything could happen if you're lucky on Twitch. Luck is another factor. It's not the only factor, guys. Luck is not the only factor, but it is a factor that plays in Twitch. Anything
Yeah.
can change day by day depending on your attitude, depending on what you say while live. Depending, like you could honestly fuck everything by saying the wrong thing. It's a fact. You could lose every single person that you have behind you by saying the wrong goddamn thing while
Yeah.
live. So you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure you don't hurt anybody's feelings. You gotta make sure you're as honest as possible. You gotta make sure you're pleasant. Okay, there's a lot of factors that go into streaming, and there's a lot of hard work outside of the stream. You have to remain cordial and polite all the time. Can't make enemies. And if you see something that you don't like, say something. Because most of the time, if you see something you don't like, a lot of other people, they don't like it, but they're afraid to say anything about it. You
Yeah.
see somebody getting hurt. You see somebody like I said, there are people out there offering 50 gifted subs. 50 gifted subs if you retweet this and like this and comment 2 of your streamers friends and stuff like that. If you see stuff like that, call it out. If you don't like it, call it out. Other people are the same way. People look at that and they don't like it either, and they're just guys, no names, but you're like there are things that you see and you have to call it out when you see it. And a lot of the community will respect you for it.
Building on that as well, Momo, like not so much about calling people out and whatnot, but the way that people see you and the way that people envisage you as a person. How important is branding with everything you do? It goes all the way up to how you reflect yourself even on stream, right? How
That's
people
the
view
thing.
you as a person, and you know,
I think you need to have something that people recognize you by. Like Stallion, you have it. You in the community, you've built like such a fucking fantastic community. Myself, I don't see myself as a brand. I don't think I could. I literally can't think of anything that like makes people. You know what I mean? Like when they see, I don't really have anything that really sticks out for me.
you're joking.
I'm so what? What do you mean? I'm
Apart
still
from
working.
your eyes that dazzle us all.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like
Yeah.
I don't have that as like a logo or anything like that.
You don't need to have a logo, Momo. Your personality is insane, bro.
Okay, so that's good. There are people that have personality brands, which is amazing. Those are the people that you know that's great.
Those little
And there are
ponies
other
need
people
feeding.
that have the
Feed
that
the
have
pony.
special the preppy the nice logo. Looks like a soldier or whatever. Like those are. What is my ambition? My ambition is to raise awareness for mental health, for people that are struggling with anxiety, things along those natures. I mean, there's a lot of people that are dealing with it and they don't reach out, they don't talk to anybody, and that is what I want to do this platform one day, is to really get the awareness out there that mental health is a problem that we're all struggling with. Well, a lot of us are struggling with, and we don't reach out, we don't talk to people the way we should.
And
So
how
I think
fantastic
that
is Twitch for that though, Momo? Like it opens.
Oh my god, Twitch! Without Twitch, first off, Twitch is a free platform.
Yeah.
So, you gotta go. Okay, Mouthy Wench, I'll see you soon.
I love you, Mouthy.
Twitch is a completely free platform, which is amazing.
Oh, funny.
Thank you so much. And without it, I would not have been able to reach one person, two people, or now even 4,000. I have 4,000 followers. I would not be able to reach any of those people if it weren't for Twitch. I would just be me, my dad, my mom, and like my close family, and that's it. I wouldn't be talking to people out in public because, like I said, I don't talk to people out in public. And I would just be alone, and that's it. I would be alone. I would be anxious or depressed or whatever it might be, and I wouldn't have any of you here.
Mhm.
Sam J, hit the go live button. That's it.
Yeah.
Every time guys, every fucking stream I have that anxiety. I really do. And I've been getting to it now. I have the anxiety. I feel it peaking, and I just hit go live. And right away, I'm just there. I'm faking. I'm ready. I'm happy. I'm fucking dancing to music or whatever it might be, and I just get myself in there, and that's that. Once you hit the go live button, nothing can go wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. There are potential things going wrong, but you don't got to think about it.
Yeah.
You just have to focus on being there in the now. You just got to hit the go live, and you know that your community will be there if they can. They will be there if they can. And if they're not there, so what? You played your game, you had your fun, and that's that.
Do you have any pre-stream rituals, Momo? Some people do. Do you?
Pre-stream, I can't say it here, but I wash my
You
face.
do. Okay.
Yeah, and I really just I psych myself up, make sure I'm good. Actually, I try to sing a song through, whether it's Eminem or something, just to
Lose
nothing
yourself,
can go wrong.
definitely.
Got it noted. Good, Silver Actor.
Lose yourself, definitely.
I get my
Every
get
time.
myself super hyped and then hit the go live.
Yeah.
And even then, I usually can't do it. Without Twitch, I don't think I would have been able to spread so much awareness about Castleman disease. I'm happy we were to get that info out and raise a lot of money for two charities at the same time. Yeah, that was absolutely. Yeah, don't stop me now. Absolutely. And Sin, that was incredible. Castleman disease. Sin was diagnosed with Castleman disease back in January. She went through treatment, and she helped me. She helped me first off. I was unaware of it. I didn't know it existed. So she taught me about it, and then we were able to. You got to go, Trash Panda. See you soon. We were able to gain how much we raised a lot of money. In my stream alone was $941 for Castleman disease for the collaboration team. Yeah, which is just it's fucking nuts.
That is insane.
And this is a disease that nobody knew about that was coming in my stream. Not a single person who donated knew it existed.
Yeah.
Had no idea. And they came in, they found out about it. They knew that Cindy is an amazing human being. She's been with me personally for over 6 months. And she's been my moderator, and she's been helping me outside of stream as well. Whenever I have a personal problem, she's always there for me. She's an amazing human being. And she was diagnosed with Castleman disease. So when she brought it to my attention, the only thing I could do was, it was completely spontaneous, that charity stream. I woke up 15 minutes before stream. I was like, fuck. And I was like, Sin has a weekend plan with these people. Maybe I could help out too. So I went live, and I said, if we raise, I think my goal was $300, which was just as a joke. I didn't think we were going to get it. I just put it up there. If we got it, we got it. And we ended up raising $777 that stream. And then right after stream, we got my friend Bippin, who I met through here, donated $164 in my honor.
Wow.
$164. Yeah. So like there are people that want to help, and there are people that don't know what to support because they aren't given anything to support. Dribsy, thank you so much for the follow. And they don't really know what to support. So if you give the attention to a cause, and you explain to them how important it is, then you never know what could change, And I honestly, that weekend changed me too. Like that night, I was crying. I mean, it was all happiness. It was all amazing, overwhelming joy that I had because we were able to make a difference. And for me, I never really, I don't have much. I never really had much. And to make a donation that sizable for me was crazy. Cause like I've never really seen that much money at one time.
Life changing,
And then
right?
to donate it all at one time was huge. To me, I thought that was incredible because we were able to crowdfund it, get it all together, and send it to somewhere where it was going to be utilized for good. And it was such a crazy, overwhelming feeling. And that's why, guys, like I said, every month, one weekend a month, I'm doing this. And this weekend just happened to be, it just happened to be the one that just passed. Friday night, we did one for our friend that committed suicide. We raised money for the families left behind, and we also raised awareness for mental health. And then Sunday we did a 24-hour block from 5 a.m. to 5 a.m. on Sunday, and we raised $2,480, $2,480
What a guy.
for Extra Life for kids. It's for the kids,
You're awesome,
for the
man,
hospitals. And it's something that like I said, guys, I never thought this 7 months ago going in. I had 0 viewers. I had 0 to 3 viewers the most, and I never thought that I could make this change.
Oh yeah.
And we stayed persistent. We kept going with it, and we never gave up. I mean, I've had moments where I thought I was gonna quit, and I didn't quit. I said it's not worth it to leave right now because look at all the people that we've already met. Look at all the people that already love me or that I
Those
already
little ponies
love.
need
And
feeding.
I don't want to disappoint
Feed
them.
the pony.
And I want to keep coming here, and I want to make a difference. So that's what we do. We get up each day, we go on Twitter, we go on Discord, some of us, and we talk to the people we love, and we let them know that we let them know that we're here to stay, and we're gonna be back again tomorrow or whatever, and
Yeah.
we're just gonna keep doing it. We love being here, and that's that. And the more that you're here, the more that you connect like as people outside of Twitch, off of your stream, I think that's honestly key. I think it
Yeah,
is.
It is.
The more human you show yourself to be, the more likely people are
Those
to
little ponies need
really
feeding.
resonate with you and
Feed
want to
the
see
pony.
more from you.
Isn't it amazing you can
Um,
make some of the best friends ever through a PC, regardless of where they are in the world, right? Twitch gives us that
Yeah.
platform to do that.
It's absolutely insane. Like I said, my friend OG Catfish TV, who I started streaming with, we started the same exact day. I've known him since I was 12 years old. I met him through Modern Warfare 2 back in the day.
Oh, what a game.
He happened to be my cousin's friend from school, and I met him online through Modern Warfare 2. We met in real life when I was like 16, so like 4 years later. Finally met him in real life. Absolutely love him. Like, great ass dude. And then we decided to go on the streaming career together. He got rated by Tim the Tatman. He's the one who got rated by 28,000 people. And I've known him since I was
Those little
12 years
ponies
old.
need feeding.
There
Feed the pony.
are friendships that I forget. I don't even know why I brought that up, honestly. Oh no, because he was the only person that I had in the beginning. You know, he's the only person that I had in the beginning, and now look how far we've come because we decided to stick with it. I think that the being personal with each other off of stream is great.
Yeah.
I know people on Twitch that have been better friends, more supportive. That's the other thing, guys. My friends all abandoned me. None of my friends gave a fuck about what I'm doing, and honestly, guys, it sucks for them. They're left behind. Like they come to me now and they say sorry or whatever. What am I gonna do? You came into my stream early on and you tried it and stuff like that, and it was gross. So that's why I made so much better friends with the Twitch community because we all have like a common goal, right? We all want to see each other succeed. That's what it is. We want each other to succeed, and that's what's so great about.
I tell you
our
what, it's
community.
interesting you say that. I remember Hell's Gates posting an interesting tweet out a few months back saying, my real life friends didn't want to know who I am, and they said until that he got bigger, then suddenly he said that everybody kind of wanted to know what he was about again. It's the same sort of thing, isn't it? Like you should be there
Absolutely.
from the start if you're truly friends, right?
Absolutely.
That one kind of hit home, to be honest.
And the thing I noticed about my friends, a lot of them were toxic, and I didn't notice that until I became friends with the Twitch community and realized how supportive they could be, and I realized how toxic that they were.
Yeah.
I realized that I was around the wrong people, and you guys are my friends and family. That's it. There's nothing like the Twitch community.
Yeah.
There's nothing like this at all.
Yeah.
This is
so
unique.
infectious,
The
isn't
feeling that we have here is infectious, and it's beautiful,
Crazy infectious.
and I love it.
Yeah.
Do you guys think you ever want to pursue some like acting, voiceovers, music making? And the thing is, guys, honestly, back in the day, I was told a lot that I should be an actor. Back when I was a big chubby guy, I don't know why. Maybe I have no idea why.
Crumbs is still here, by the way. He's doing a Momo. So he thought he'd gone to sleep half an hour ago. He's still here. Sorry, Momo, carry on.
Jesus Christ, Crumbs.
Crumbs is so funny.
It's just like I don't really know. Maybe one day, but I don't really. I don't want to be a celebrity. I never really wanted to be like that. I kind of just want. I want to make a difference without everybody knowing my name. If that makes any sense. Like I don't care for the fame, at all.
Mhm.
I want friendship, and I want to help. So I want to help give back and pay forward and all that shit. I don't want my name. I don't care, honestly.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't really go into the acting or anything like that.
Mhm.
I
I actually wanted to pursue the same kind of thing back in the day. Drama, acting. It's the same
Yeah.
kind of thing as entertainment, isn't it? You either make it, you make it. You don't, you don't. So
yeah,
you
yeah,
get,
exactly.
you get out what you put in, kind of thing. So yeah. If anyone's got any other further questions, guys, please give us a shout. We've got about 20 minutes left. So Momo, if it's okay with you, we'll keep you on here for the next 20 minutes unless you've got somewhere to be or something
I
to do.
have nowhere to
You all
be.
good?
But
Good man.
Deadpool, that's awesome. Hey, listen, whatever works for you, go for it. Whatever you enjoy
Yeah.
doing. I've noticed. I have a couple friends that wear masks. That's great. They have their own reasons for it. They
Yeah.
want to wear a mask. I think if you feel like it makes you stand out, go for it.
Yeah.
You're not a fan of music. I'm sorry to hear that. Music is beautiful.
I love it.
Who's
I
on
couldn't live. I couldn't do my streams without music, honestly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
I
couldn't do
miss
it.
I miss the that's guys. What do you think? Honestly, should I try it? Should I go back to regular music and then just take my if I get
It's your vibe, isn't it? It
warned-
depends on what you want to kind of get out of the stream that you're
I-
going for.
I enjoy singing. I enjoy singing like all the songs I know from like the 90s and shit when they come up, or like any song that you guys request. I enjoy it. But then when I have to rely on the non-copyright shit, it is horrible.
Yeah, it is hard. Yeah.
Because I don't know anything that
Yeah.
is happening.
Don't you think certain games so it as well as friends? I heard you talk about toxicity. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Daz. Do you know what you means by that? Do you think certain games do it
As well as friends. Here's talk about the you know what it is. If you guys are playing with friends on stream and they're those toxic people that say like the N word or R word or anything like that, don't play with them on stream. Those are definitely the toxic people that you want to stay away from. Like in life, honestly.
Yeah.
In life, follow for follow.
Oh god, I can't tell if that's a troll or not. Please,
I can't tell you.
you may want to watch. You may want to watch the VOD on this one, bro.
You had to cut people off for doing that? Yeah, of course, absolutely. You missed it.
Someone's asking about you putting your foot behind your head. Yeah, Westy, we did that earlier. Momo did that, and then I put my fist in my mouth. We had some crazy like duo Olympic thing going off. It was great. Some people get caught up in the game, and it brings out horrible sides to them. Yeah, that's also another thing as well. Especially people that are into like for me, for example, I'm so like caught up in FPS games that sometimes I can let it affect the way that I am. I try not to. It does get to me sometimes, but on the most part, I try to hold it down and make sure I keep myself composed for the stream. It's important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very
JTN
important.
Games, take care, homie. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And honestly, like when it comes to like COD or whatever,
Mhm.
I get super into it, and I definitely notice that my mood is dropping, and that's when I stop. After like 3 bad games of whatever game it is that I'm playing, if it's 3 bad games, I know my limit. I'm switching game, or I'm switching game mode. I don't want to ever portray an angry side of me because I'm not an angry person. So I definitely could tell my own vibe, and that's when I call it. If you guys, I think that's a good rule to stick by. Honestly,
Yeah.
I heard that from another streamer. 3 bad games and switch. I think Duty Beard told me.
Yeah.
You have 3 bad matches, and if you're not feeling it, switch.
Yeah.
Honestly, guys, I try not to even care. I try my best not to even care.
Yeah. Mick Twisty put, what do you think is the best way about doing part-time streaming? I currently can only do 2 and would like to hear your thoughts. I think
That's fine. If
Whatever
you can
works
only
for
do
you,
2,
yeah.
but McTwisty, I see your presence on social media huge already. It's already
Yeah.
huge. So just keep doing what you're doing on Twitter. You're doing everything right.
I'm gonna find you, Mark Twisty.
McTwisty, maybe once in a while, a couple more tweets about your day or like what's happening in your day. Just throw that in there, and you're gonna see yourself grow even more. Two days a week is fine with streaming as long as you're utilizing it to do the networking,
Yeah.
as people put it, or just making friends. You know, that's huge.
Yeah.
I love saying bruv instead of bruh.
always say
I went
bruv.
through a phase where I did that.
I'm a
I
nightmare
always
for this.
went through a
Very
nice
much a UK
phase.
thing as well. Always end up saying bruv, not because I'm a chav, just because I say it, sort of thing.
Crumbs, I agree. Oh my God, Dom, I love you so much. Thank you today. You're amazing, and thank you for coming in. And I'll see you later.
Thank you, Dom.
Crumbs, absolutely, I agree with that. I think the same thing here. I used to be probably more ragey, especially when I played like Watch. I was ragey. When I'm on here, I behave myself for sure. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see streaming curved.
We've got Nisha also exiting the stream as well. Thank you so much for coming, darling. It's been amazing having you here. Daz put,
Nisha, I love you too.
Daz put, I found it Fortnite overclocked purely because I was bad at it, but it's bad. Didn't want to deliver great content, being approachable. As a small streamer, is it just best to be approachable and worry about the great plays off stream? I mean, that I think personally, it depends on what you want to get out of it. Yeah. Like
Personally, I think that streamers with personality is what I want to watch. I mean, listen, I have nothing against Ninja. I have nothing against Shroud. I don't watch them because the personality to me isn't there. They're not really talking to me. I like to have the interaction with the streamer, and that's how it is. If it's worrying about the gameplay so much, I mean, that's the thing though. That's me as a viewer. That's me as a viewer, me as a supporter. I enjoy people's personality. I don't enjoy the gameplay necessarily.
Yeah.
I don't really go to people to watch gameplay. If I go to watch gameplay, it's when a game first came out, and it's because I have no idea what it's about, and I want to see a little bit of it. I don't give a shit if the guy's even good at the game, or if he has no idea, or he or she has no idea what's happening in the game. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't. I want to see the person having fun. I want to see the person caring that I'm there. And that's that.
Do you ever get worried that your stream becomes too big into the fact that, for example, I know it's tough for it to, potentially perceive, but your stream gets that big where the chat is just flowing so quickly. Does it ever worry you that you won't be able to keep up with chat at times? And that
slow mode helps.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've had to put in slow mode a couple times.
I don't think I've ever done that, to be honest. Ever.
I've had 300 people. I've had 259, 300 before, and the chat was wild. Like, they were nonstop. When that happens, I get a whisper from one of my moderators usually, and they're like, we can't do this right now. And that's when we say, okay, we're putting in slow mode, or we're putting in emote only mode, or whatever.
Yeah.
If you're a subscriber, the emote only mode doesn't affect you. From what I noticed, or was subscriber whatever it was, VIP actually. I think we had at the time when we had 300. I think VIPs were already there, so they were able to just keep talking regardless.
Yeah.
And if you were not a follower, if you're not a follower, it takes you a while to talk, and it helped. It definitely helped clear out when it gets big like that. So slow mode is something I definitely recommend if you have a stream that big. Absolutely.
That's good to know. I'd never even knew that. I mean, I know people use it, but I've never actually attempted to use anything like that.
Slow mode is definitely helpful.
That's awesome.
Definitely.
Ali put, how should I work my Twitter? So should I focus on group chat or what else? And what should my
group chat on Twitter? No. If you guys get invited to one of those big group things with 50 people and it says follow each other or like each other's tweets, the people that started that are in it for themselves. They want you all to like their thing, and that's that. I highly recommend you leave it as soon as you get invited to one of those. I have not met one of those group chats on Twitter that have been in it to support other people. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe there are people like that. I've never seen one like that. Usually, the person that makes it is the one that wants the people to retweet their pin tweet or whatever, and that's it. They don't give a fuck about the other people in there. Matter of fact, they might make the group message and then literally just don't look at it again, and whatever happens, happens. So, I don't know about group. There are good and bad people in all aspects, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I personally don't agree with those big group chats. I think they're silly.
Spoiler, that's an interesting question.
Yeah, okay, Snark. See, that's the thing. That is the thing. That's why I don't say all people, but some of them are very grimy.
Yeah.
Snarky, I absolutely do not think that he's. I think he's a person. So that's why I say everything I say. There is good and bad. Absolutely.
Yeah. What was your reason for starting to stream?
My reason for starting to stream. My reason for starting to stream, guys. I was playing games anyway, and my job was 4 hours a week. So I decided to strap on a camera I decided to strap on a camera. Oh, actually, at the time, I didn't even have a camera. I decided to just press the Twitch app on my Xbox, and I was playing, I think, Fortnite, my very first game. Just because everybody in the world was playing Fortnite. So I did that for the first stream, and then the next stream I did Overwatch, and then I did Darwin Project on PC. I was sitting in a lazy boy recliner, and I was using a snack tray to game on. There wasn't really much going into it. It was kind of just like, this might work. Who knows? And I was very lucky, honestly. I was very lucky. Sam J, I feel like all I tweet about is when I'm streaming or replying to people. Any advice on what to tweet about? I mean, just talk about your day.
Yeah, definitely. Like, just talk about how your day's been. Have you done anything different?
Honestly,
you know?
if you see something funny or something relatable, talk about it. Like me yesterday, guys, I took a shower. I put on my dirty clothes again by accident.
I remember seeing that
I
tweet.
was so tired. I put on my dirty clothes again, walked outside, realized it, came back inside, and showered again.
That's weird.
And
that will make
it's
me
something that I'm sure other people have done before. And I thought it was hilarious that I was that tired, so I tweeted about it. And like, what did I get, like 60 likes or something? And it was just something that's relatable, and that's it. So you tweet about how you feel, your mood, or whatever,
Yeah.
and people might bite. Who knows?
Yeah. What's your favorite
Who
game,
knows?
Momo?
My
Currently.
favorite game.
Or I'll tell you what, give us a currently and best ever.
Currently, my favorite game right now is Smash, and it just came out.
Mhm.
I mean, I can't say it's my favorite ever, but like it's definitely fucking awesome. Definitely really well made. The thing I could just play and relax and chat. That would be, honestly, guys. I enjoy Marble.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people that stream Marbles because of the numbers, which is great. But then there are people that stream it because they genuinely enjoy.
Oh, I
to
love
play.
it. It's like a party.
Yeah,
in my stream
exactly.
When I do it.
Stallion and I, we do it because of the people that are here.
I love it. Yeah.
And it's great. It's great to get to know you on a more personal level.
Yeah. Yeah, Marbles is a good one where you don't have to focus too much on what's going on in the game, and you can focus more on the chat, especially if you've got a busy chat. It is a good one for that. Guys, just purely because of the time, you've got about 4 minutes left to see this beautiful man's face. If you've got any more questions, please, let's get them flowing in right now. Any final questions before we have to depart with this?
And
this
that is
guy?
another thing, guys. There is a little bell on Twitter if you guys see like the message and then follow person. There's also a little bell that you can turn on for notifications, and that way you can see whenever they tweet. Crumbs just mentioned that, so Crumbs, thank you for that. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it until the other day.
Mm-hmm.
To be completely honest with you, I had no idea that notification thing existed.
Yeah.
And Ali, of course, absolutely. I mean, I wish I had more to say. Guys, I'm learning this. I am learning this.
Feisty one, you are.
Trial and error. Like I've learned a lot, and I failed a lot, and I've met a lot of good people. So whatever I could try to help with. Oh, spoiler! I love
Moss
you.
Effect coming with a raid of 3 people. My guy.
Moss Effect, thank you so much for that massive raid of 3
What a guy.
million.
We love you.
Incredible.
Thank you so much, Moss. Welcome to the stream. We're finishing up in about 10
Welcome.
minutes time.
You want to stream Marbles? You don't have enough live viewers yet. Yeah, it's tough. That's the thing. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Right now I'm worried about finishing this month, and then figuring out the direction when it comes to monthly planning for charity streams. I got to figure out if I want to get an actual community team that will reliably be there for the weekend that I want to do them. So there's a lot of planning for 2019 I have to worry about first. But charities, guys, charity is my goal for next year. I want to raise $10,000 in charity.
It's amazing.
Which I think is very, very easily achievable with the community that we've built. I think it is.
You can do it, man. You put your head to it. You can do it.
Absolutely.
Ladies and
So
gentlemen,
that's-
can we please get a round of applause for this absolutely fucking beautiful man right here who has spent his time 2.5 hours of his day to come in here and chat about all things streaming. Momoswift in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so
Listen.
much, Momo, for everything today, bro.
I love you all a lot, and I'm serious, guys. Anytime you want me back, Stally, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was very nervous. I don't like talking
He was
publicly.
very nervous, actually. I don't know why.
Very nervous. I told Stally a million
Mhm.
times. I was very nervous, but I'm glad. I'm glad I came. And
Feisty
anytime
one,
you
you
want,
are.
Stally, I'm here for you. Anytime.
Right back at you, brother. Right back at you. What are your plans for the rest of the night? You streaming later?
No, stream would be tomorrow at 6. We're trying to do Tuesday, Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern for sure, and then a random third day that I'm not sure of yet.
Mhm.
But absolutely, Tuesday, Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome. Momo, again, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. And once again,
Sally.
one more round of applause. Thank you so much, Momo, for all your time and everything that you came and did for us today.
Guys and girls, thank you for having me. Thank you for being so fucking nice to me. I appreciate it. No trolls
love
or anything
you.
like that. It was delicious. It was delicious.
Delicious.
Guys, you have a fantastic rest of your day. Those of you who have the rest of the day, those of you who are going to bed soon, hope you have a great sleep. I love you all a lot. And Sally, thank you again for having me, man.
Thank you, Momo. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good night, brother.
All right, take care, everybody.
Good night.